You are the candle that dances slow in the room where the wild winds go. You are the still in my rambling mind, a soft hello in the hands of time. You don't ask me to be more than I am, but still you pull the best from this man. With eyes that read my quiet sins, and a laugh that pulls the light back in. Oh love, if this life is a song, then you are the hum that carries it on. In a world spinning reckless and loud, you're the calm in the crowd, you in the quiet, that's where I belong. I talk in riddles, I run too fast, chasing tomorrow, forgetting the past. But you hold time like a prayer in your hand, teach me how to truly stand. Your heart is a river, strong and wide, pulling me gently back inside. No need for maps or stars above, I just follow the shape of your love. Oh love, if this life is a song, then you are the hum that carries it on. In a world spinning reckless and loud, you're the calm in the crowd, you in the quiet, that's where I belong. Let the world keep shouting its name, we'll lie here slow, unafraid. No need to run, no need to roam, when your arms are the only home I've known. Oh love, if this life is a song, then you are the hum that carries it on. World spinning reckless and loud, you're the calm in the crowd, you in the quiet, that's where I belong.
Yo, what's up, people? ChatRats in the fucking house, rolling heavy. What's up? What are y'all doing? Kelsey Fitzsimmons not guilty. Can't beat it. Braid'll save the day. Cooking. What's up, people's in the chat? What up, Lubin Dubin?
Yo, what's going on, Danny?
Oh, man, not doing shit. What up, Merb? What you doing?
Hey, how's it going, Danny? Hey, Lou.
Doing nothing.
It's a great day.
Yeah, it's a good day. Good day.
Yeah.
Be fun to watch it play out. Which is why I'm glad yesterday I went a little bit solo, so I could get all of the testimony at one time. That was pretty cool. There's a lot of info at once. It was good. That was fun.
Yeah, you got through it.
That was nice and chill.
Got through it all. All right, so we're going to listen to one tune, and then we're going to get in it. So hopefully the YouTube gods will let it rain upon us this evening. But real quick, we're going to do this one because we haven't done it in a while.
Oh, I love this one.
This one's for the ladies. Let's go.
In my boots and blood on my tongue. Been chasing down dreams that come undone. You talk sweet mercy, but you're dealing hard truth. You wanna ride with me, you better love the crew. So run me down easy, don't come too fast. I've been burning like a match that ain't meant to going to last. If you're looking for forever, I ain't that kind of woman, but I'll give you one hell of a moment in time. You say love's a shelter, I say it's a storm. I've been caught in the rain since the day I was born. I ain't broken, no, babe, I just bend till I can't no more, and then I'm out the door. So run me down easy, don't come too fast. I've been burning like a match that ain't meant to going to last. If you're looking for forever, I ain't that kind of woman, but I'll give you one hell of a moment in time.
Bam. Always a good one. What up, Deformation?
Hey.
Hi. And yes, I started a goal, so it shouldn't be as hard to hit this goal today as it was yesterday. Peoples. It's probably be a long show. Just letting you know.
We gotta get those rolls.
I'm not in a hurry. We gotta get them rolls because the month ends like Monday for YouTube money. So we gotta make up for all the days I've missed before.
All right.
All right, so I already know that when we get to the prosecution, we're gonna have to listen to it, or I might not even listen to it. I might just skip to the verdict. Just listen to Bradle cook, and then skip to the verdict. What are they doing on there? Everybody's blowing me up about this. Hold on one second.
Thank you, Angel Baby.
Yeah. Angel.
MJ, so the issue with the prosecution's closing is that there's some terms of service from YouTube that get
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, you just can't show it. It's bad.
Yeah, I'm talking about JFK. I think he's so I was going to watch a second of it to see what they're doing. They're like in the studio jamming to some horrible fucking music.
Oh yeah, he's releasing an album or something.
It's horrible. Wow.
Hey Katie D, I'm doing good.
Pauline.
What up?
Hey guys,
What you up to?
just a busy week. Here to celebrate the verdict.
Yes.
Hooray.
Going to do that.
Which I probably have an unpopular opinion, but I'll hold it till we get to that point.
Oh boy.
What is?
I said, you know me, I probably have the unpopular opinion, but I'll hold it till we get to that point. It can be a matter of discussion.
Well, I mean, what happened really was the only way it could happen. There was no evidence either way.
I
Just
100% agree with the verdict. 100%.
Yeah. One person's word against another. And they both sounded, I mean, Kelsey was very credible. Like she had a good time on the stand there. She stayed like, didn't get flustered, didn't stutter, didn't try to lie, agreed.
Very vulnerable.
Yeah.
It's her first time giving her the account of the event on record. So there was no way to impeach her on anything, which was to her benefit by far.
Yeah. But we're going to watch it. We'll see what happens together. But we'll probably just watch Bradle and then we'll skip to the verdict. I don't want to deal with the guns and stuff.
Yeah.
Plus that guy sucks, so.
He does.
Also that.
God.
Definitely does.
The cage, you need to put those pictures together real quick. That way I don't have to do both of them. It's already started. It's already started. Let's see if we can get through this before it gets too wound up.
Please, court. Counsel, ladies and gentlemen, Your Honor, June 30th, 25 was the worst day in Kelsey Fitzsimmons' life. Her whole world imploded. Her fiance betrayed her. Her baby was being taken away. She was going to lose her house, her job. There was an incredible confluence of tragedy that was visited upon her that day. That day was about her. And she decided in the midst of what you saw testified to here, she decided to end her life. Patrick Noonan, when he came back up those stairs, Your Honor, walked into a suicide in progress. That gun was nowhere near him. That gun was already pointed at Ms. Fitzsimmons' temple by Ms. Fitzsimmons. She was a couple steps into the room. Officer Noonan, a gung-ho cop, highly trained, a SWAT guy, he'd already been ginned up all afternoon by the insane, ludicrous statements of Justin Wayne. He had that in his head, he walked in, and like all of us are susceptible to, he made a mistake. He shot too quick. He reacted too quickly. And instantly, he realized that he had to adjust the narrative. And that was easy to just add 6 words to the equation, Your Honor. He said, words to the effect, she pointed the gun at me. 6 words. What did those words do at that time period? Those words made him the victim. Those words made him the hero. And those words, most important, made him untouchable. Those words were a defense for his future, his life, his reputation, and they were conveyed to a very willing audience. His colleagues, his brothers, his family, the investigators on the case. So that's really what happened here, Your Honor. And it is a tragedy. And It is something that should not result in any further harm to Ms. Fitzsimmons. This should be over. This should be an acquittal, Your Honor. I want to talk to you about a few of the elements.
You're
Sorry,
muted.
I know, not to interrupt, but I'm interrupting. So, who wore it better?
Grandma.
I'm gonna have to go with Grandma.
Do we
Bosha.
know the grandma?
I know she's cool because she's got a gold chain.
I had
She-
to zoom in. I was like, is that Queen Elizabeth? Like back in the day? Like, who is that?
I don't think it's Queen Elizabeth.
No.
I'm on my phone. I
Yes.
couldn't tell.
Now, Queen Elizabeth would have some serious gold chains.
I thought it was like a Queen Elizabeth or something.
She would have them real rubies and gold pirate chains.
No one can fuck with her gold chains.
All right, sorry to interrupt that. Here we go again.
So, first thing I want to talk about, Judge, is the lack of motive.
Oh yeah, besides the goal, we need to build up some mother freaking memberships, guys. I love it when they roll off. It's like, ow, that sucks. But we've got a lot of recurring memberships now.
Holla.
I don't know about a lot, but it's worth it. It's crazy. 6-month milestones coming in. That's insane.
6 months. Crazy.
Long gamers.
Long gamers.
There's a lack of intent. Because when it's down to brass tacks, I know that you're going to look at the law, you're going to look at the credibility determinations, and you're going to make a judgment. And if here, this case fails, the Commonwealth ship founders on the rocks of lack of motive and lack of intent. Let's talk about motive. Everything in life is motive. And it's ironic that, us lawyers always say, well, you don't need to prove motive. But you really kind of did. It might not be an element of the crime, but motive is everything in this business, Your Honor. Let's look for motive or lack of motive. Fitzsimmons and
Oh, and Cajun, she's working on your chat rat. Yeah. Did y'all see Katie K's? It's the thumbnail.
Yeah. They're coming out awesome.
Yeah. All the OGs will get a revised version too, so I can use them. I can't use them on the thumbnail because they're like a different format.
Gotcha.
You'll get revised at some point.
Cool.
Yep.
and Noonan are colleagues. They already bonded over shared tragedies, shared experiences. They were okay with each other. They were friends. Kelsey thought well of him, and she thought well of her. She knows he has a family. She knows who his family is. She's not going to harm this guy. She knows, Your Honor, that he didn't do this to her.
Damn it. Pauline, this is your fault.
Yeah, let me zoom in. Is it really her? It's really her, but she's got pearls on.
She got a gold chain on. $400,000 gold chain.
Queen with a pearl necklace.
God.
She knows that Justin Maloney did this to her. And she's, probably most important, she's been in those shoes before, serving restraining orders. She knows she's just a messenger. She knows he's just a messenger. This was the worst moment of her life, and she wanted to end her life. And how did she want to do it? She wanted to do it alone. She didn't want to involve these officers because she knew this was a selfish act. She came in here, and ironically, the most credible evidence that came into this case, Your Honor, was from the one person that didn't have to testify. And she came in here and she chose to testify. She waived her rights and she testified. And she showed, Your Honor, that she's a moral person. She's a caring person. You'll sit down and you'll deliberate, and you'll be drawing the inevitable conclusion that Kelsey Fitzsimmons is a moral person. You have to contrast that with the callous treatment of this case from the other side. Hey, we're going to go serve an order on Kelsey Fitzsimmons. Her ex-fiancé got an order on her, on Kelsey. Let's go serve an order. The answer sounds good. Let's go. Talks to his neighbor. Oh yeah, I'm the shooter. I'm the shooter. She's a whack job. So you have to take these credibility determinations into account. And I know you're a gentleman. But you have to get down to brass tacks on who's who here. What else shows you that she's a moral person? She doesn't want to involve these guys. She's trying to get rid of them. She says, oh, the guns are over here, so she can go where they really are. She keeps trying to give Houston and Noonan baby things to bring downstairs. She's trying to get rid of them. She's trying to get them away from her. She wants to do this on her own. She doesn't want to.
Maybe look at the screen.
She gets shot by one of her colleagues and friends. It's understandable because she's a moral person. She waits for her chance. She gets to her room. There's a distraction downstairs. She doesn't know what's going on because she's focused on the job she's trying to do here. The tragic, awful thing that she's trying to do to herself. That's how you know she's telling the truth, Your Honor. You saw in the room, and I'll show it to you in a minute, the chest that she got the gun from, it's a chest on the floor. It has one of those pretty substantial lids that you have to flip up to get the gun, locate the gun, pick the gun out of the 4 guns, and stand up. If Noonan was standing right there in the door frame, that would have never happened. All those events, that little series of events, he would have been able to stop it. He would have stopped it. It tells you that he's down the steps. He was interested in the distraction downstairs. He saw Kelsey folding some baby clothes, getting baby things ready. His attention, it's human nature. His attention was drawn to go back down the stairs. He walked down the stairs 2 or 3 steps, 4 steps, whatever. And Kelsey told you, straight up, that was my chance. And she took it. And she went in the chest. Exhibit 51, Your Honor, I'll show you right now. She went in that chest, flipped up that lid, got the gun, stood up. She told you again, she's a moral person. She tried to keep the gun concealed. She made a motion like this, Your Honor, where she put the gun like this and she kind of walked over here. But she didn't want the police to see her with the gun. She held the gun to her stomach area. She walked to a clear area and she put the gun to her head. And that's what I mean when I say Officer Noonan came back up the stairs, and what did he walk into? He didn't walk into some Rambo woman trying to shoot him in the face. He walked into Kelsey, who you now know a little bit from her testimony. He walked into Kelsey's room because he had a gun to her head. And he walked into a suicide in progress room.
They're gonna have to do something with these damn sirens. They're just driving through there as like protocol, just to have the sirens going.
Yeah, they need to separate these buildings a little bit better.
No, they just need to stop doing the fucking sirens if the problem's not in the courthouse area.
Well, you know that most police stations are within the vicinity of a courthouse, so when they leave for a call, their sirens are going to be on.
All right, well, wait a half a mile. It's not that fucking hard. Just wait a half a mile.
What if
Only-
it's
On the
isn't
side.
it like a high traffic area though that usually in courthouses like downtown, they got to get through the traffic.
lights are plenty. You put your lights on, everybody move. Just
I'm
wait a half.
sorry that they're interfering with your sound of the trial, Danny, but it makes sense to me.
Not a trial, a lot of trials, a lot.
I know they're going to be close to all the trials.
Just wait a half mile. That's all we're asking. Damn.
And the man that had just been holding a baby, that she chose to hold a baby, that she chose to feed her baby, walked into her suicide in progress. The gun was nowhere near Noonan. There was no threat to Noonan. And the law says that an officer may not use deadly force on someone who is exhibiting danger only to themselves. And that's offered to Your Honor twofold, in the sense that it shows that this was not a reasonable use of force, and it shows you that his knowledge of that statute, as he said on the stand, gives him a motive to lie. He knows that this is not a good shooting. He knows this is not a clean shooting, and that gives him a motive here, Your Honor. And like all of us, all make mistakes. He overreacted and he shot. He had a look on his face, panicked, flustered, he shot. He had made a mistake by leaving her there, walked down the steps, a few steps, and that gave her the chance. And when he did this, he knew immediately, Your Honor, that he had to adjust the matter. Filtered through the legal lens, Your Honor, that tells us that Kelsey had no intent. she had no intent to harm him. There's no assault here because she didn't have the intent to do so. As a fact finder, you can consider everything you said about motive, that she lacked any motive to harm this gentleman. In fact, it was the opposite. She thought well of him. She knew Justin did this to her. She had just trusted him with a baby, and she had tried several times to get these officers away from the situation. No intent to harm him, no motive driving her mindset to do so. Reasonable doubt, burden of proof, Your Honor. Where the evidence supports a reasonable and more plausible alternative, and that's shown here by Kelsey's testimony, it cannot be said that Commonwealth has proven the case beyond a reasonable doubt. There is reasonable doubt. When there are two plausible versions of what happened, that itself is reasonable doubt. The versions themselves, Your Honor, show reasonable doubt. Kelsey's version rings true. Noonan's version is all over the place. Noonan's version is contradicted by the strong consensus of everybody else in the house. Noonan portrays a couple different stories, but if you want to pick one where it's this drawn out potential gun battle, where she's backpedaling, sidestepping, tapping, racking, there's commands going on, that takes time. It takes time for me to even say it. Never mind do it. And that's belied by everything everybody else in the house says. Everyone else says, Kelsey no, 2 shots in quick succession, banter. That does not fit with what Newman said happened. So on that alone, Your Honor, as a fact finder, I suggest that your duty is accomplished quickly, because there are two extremely divergent versions of this event. And Newman's version has changed itself. Newman's version is inconsistent with who you now know Kelsey is as a person. It's self-serving. And like I said, it makes him untouchable. And when you judge it against everyone in the house, he's the only one with the Rambo story. Everyone else has what Kelsey says. He walks into a suicide in progress, he sees it, he reacts, Kelsey no, bam, bam. Brain freeze, mistake. Has to cover it up immediately. What else do we have? You know, when you're a fact finder, you're learning to look for corroboration. What's the corroboration on either side of this thing? Or lack of corroboration, which is what really it is here. You know, the big one, the big elephant in the room is that this department has no body cameras. We wouldn't even be here if they had body cameras. There's no evidence other than people's words. He said versus she said. That's oftentimes, almost all the time, not a good place to start for the Commonwealth. How many of these guys didn't do reports? What's up with that? Why didn't Trooper Strong put the body camera video on the witness he's interviewed? There's no science. The testimony of everyone else in the house shatters his narrative. Kelsey Fitzsimmons has been blessed. She should be dead 2 times over, by her own hand and by the hand of Officer Noonan, who shot her. She's blessed. She's here today, and she has a baby somewhere. Maybe that's why the investigation is what it is. And maybe that's why the story is so sloppy, because nobody expected her to be here today to tell her truth. But she is your honor. And as a fact finder, I want to respectfully ask you to consider the evidence, consider the lack of motive, the lack of intent, the inconsistencies. The credibility contest is firmly in her camp.
What is so damn loud up in that courtroom? Is that the court reporter?
We don't all have fancy headphones like you. I don't know what you're hearing.
Yeah, I don't know what you're hearing.
Just a pitter patter of little fucking tapping fingers on everybody's keyboard or something. It's just,
I think that is right. I think you're right. I think that's exactly it.
The
Yeah, it is.
stenographer doing the stenographer machine.
Yeah.
That maybe.
He
Because
doesn't
she's
have the Bill plot up his mouth,
Ugh,
mouthpiece.
it's not killing me up in these headphones.
Just got her nails did.
Unvarnished truth. And I ask you to find her not guilty. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Ritchie. Yeah.
I was trying to look for the stenographer, Danny.
For the what? Stenographer, yeah. She's close to a microphone, I can tell you that. Do y'all want to listen to this guy? Because we're not watching it.
I don't know. It was gaslighting, basically.
All right. Because we can just jump right here.
Have you listened to the verdict yet?
Yep. Yep.
Did you already know the verdict when you were listening to it, though?
Yep.
Because if you didn't know it, it was a pretty emotional roller coaster ride.
Yeah,
Trying to read into what he was saying each time you'd go up, you'd be like, "Yep, there we go." Nope.
It's that guy right there at the bottom. Yeah.
He had his nails did.
Yep.
He's a
I ain't
stenographer.
judging. Good for you, sir.
I guess. All right. Let's listen to the good part.
I begin, I'd like to speak to our audience members. I understand that this case has generated a lot of passion and emotion. But
Thanks, Cajun.
but you must remember that this is a courtroom and not a sports arena. When I announce my verdict, you must not act out emotionally or visibly or audibly react. So you should leave the courtroom if you believe that you will be unable to maintain your composure. I'd like to start with a few introductory words. Let me say this is not in my script. This has been one of the more exhausting, hardest things I've had to do as a judge, as an attorney. And so, as the lawyers know, unlike when a judge presides over a jury rape trial in a civil case, there is no requirement that a judge explain their reasons for reaching a verdict after a criminal bench trial. I do so in this case because I think that Ms. Fitzsimmons, Officer Noonan, and all the people involved in the traffic
Hey, Marilyn.
2025 deserve an explanation. Next, I'd like to take the opportunity.
Gee, what are you talking about? It's not my fault. I was just wondering who wore better. That's it. We're probably going to go down that rabbit hole when we get down here because we got to talk about, and we're going to watch it. We're going to watch old Jay Brill.
I saw where James did like a wellness check stream earlier. Came across my phone.
Well, I don't know. There's no telling. We're going to check it out and see what they're up to after this, though.
Publicly thank and commend the attorneys in this case. They all did an exceptional job presenting the evidence and conducting themselves in an extremely professional and civil manner.
J7, that's what James looks like right now. He got his goat chain.
And they did so under the public spotlight in an emotionally charged case. I commend you. To the extent that any of the prosecutors and attorneys may be vilified or subjected to public scorn for simply doing their jobs, in this case, I say that any such scorn is unfair, unwarranted, and simply wrong. These prosecutors and attorneys fought hard to perform their solemn jobs fairly with the utmost civility, and professionalism. They serve as a shining example of our adversarial system in operation. Now, I'd like to publicly acknowledge the crucial and often thankless role that police officers perform, a role that this.
What y'all smoking on out there? I think we need to light something up. Celebrate. Because people don't realize, like, we've been, like, 100 episodes ago, we did a shitload of Kelsey Fitzsimmons stuff. Remember? We did Corey Richards, we did Kelsey Fitzsimmons. We did a bunch of shit. So we kept up with it the whole time. So this is like pretty cool. Something we kept up with like way far out front of it.
Yep. It's exciting.
Oh, wait.
Now we get
And I
this.
got Sour Jack.
Ooh, Sour Jack.
Ooh, I like that one.
I got the Southern Lights.
I got some hypothermia.
I just love how no matter what name y'all say, everybody's like, ooh, like it's dog crap number 3. That's a good one.
I did have one the other day called Dog Food. Lolene, you missed it.
Ooh, I love cheaters.
Like, I don't get that. Like, none of this stuff sounds good to me. The sour stuff sounded all right.
Southern Lights is very good, Lolene. Very good. It's really just probably Northern Lights, but I'm in the South. They probably grew it here, so they call it Southern Lights.
Is it still an indica?
Oh, God, I threw it away. I don't even care about that anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I like them both. But it's very sweet. It's very smooth. So, sorry. Here we go. Light it up. Let's celebrate with Kelsey right here. And let's talk about how Bradle just cooked this shit from the beginning and brought it all the way home to right here.
Fitzsimmons herself, like Officer Noonan, willingly and selflessly performed for the citizens of North Andover. For this, you should be thanked.
Look at Bettero.
For those that think that serving as a police officer is easy, or that officers don't care or take pride in their work, I say with more than 3 decades of experience in the criminal justice system that you are naive, misinformed, and sadly mistaken. The work of police officers is especially fraught with peril today because of our exceedingly cynical, polarized atmosphere, where our citizenry often believes that there is a conspiracy under or around every corner. I saw no evidence of a conspiracy in this case. What I saw was dedicated public servants like Officer Noonan and his fellow officers doing the best they could under tragic, rapidly evolving promotional circumstances. What I also saw was a young woman, Ms. Fitzsimmons, who was also a dedicated public servant, react to sudden, confusing, and heartbreaking news. Now let me turn to the evidence and the law. Our system of justice requires me to decide this case solely on the law and the evidence. So the only things I had considered in reaching my verdict are the 98 exhibits admitted during the trial and the testimony of the 11 witnesses that testified here in open court. While it may be cold and uncaring, our system of justice demands that emotion, sympathy, and concern for the consequences of my decision play no role in my decision. As for the law, in order to prove Ms. Fitzsimmons guilty of the crime of assault by means of a dangerous weapon, the Commonwealth must prove the following 3 things. We lawyers call these things elements beyond a reasonable doubt. First, that Ms. Simmons committed an assault on Officer Noonan. Second, that Ms. Simmons intended to commit the assault. And third, that the assault was committed by means of a dangerous weapon. The sole issue before me is whether the Commonwealth proved each of these 3 elements beyond a reasonable doubt. And more specifically, under the circumstances of this case, the narrow issue before me is whether the Commonwealth proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Ms. Fitzsimmons pointed a firearm at Officer Noonan for any perceptible amount of time. What is not before me are the legality of the issuance of the restraining order to Mr. Alain, the reasonableness of the procedure used by the police to serve the restraining order, the legality of Officer Noonan's use of force and issues regarding the custody of Katie. It is not my place to decide these issues or even mention my thoughts on them. I am thankful for this because my role has been hard enough. What has made my job especially difficult in this case is that by and large, I found the testimony of Officer Noonan and Ms. Fitzsimmons to be credible on the material and relevant points. In my experience, this is unusual and somewhat perplexing. On the one hand, Ms. Fitzsimmons credibly testified that she never pointed a firearm at Officer Noonan. On the other hand, Officer Noonan testified that not only did Ms. Fitzsimmons pointed the gun at him, then she also pulled the trigger. Both agreed that it happened in seconds near a narrow doorway, and the crime scene photos show that the door frame was made narrower by a clothes rack containing police uniforms that was to Officer Noonan's left. The door frame was also made, the door frame was made still narrower when Officer Noonan used it to take cover when he drew his firearm. During the closing argument, the Commonwealth argued that it is scientifically and physically impossible for Ms. Fitzsimmons' story to be true because there was a bullet in the chamber, and she said that Officer Noonan shot her without her ever wrapping the slide after pulling the trigger. I disagree that the evidence reflected that the only way to chamber a round would have been to pull the slide under those circumstances. However, even if I assume that Ms. Fitzsimmons lied about not wrapping the slide, it does not detract from the adamantcy and credibility of her testimony that she never pointed the gun at Officer Noonan, about which he was equally as adamant that she did. Perhaps the Commonwealth could have easily met its burden if the officers had been wearing body cameras. But under these circumstances, I am left with a reasonable doubt, and I am duty-bound to find that the Commonwealth has not met its burden to prove that Ms. Fitzsimmons committed an assault by means of a dangerous weapon on Officer Noonan, and my verdict is, and it must be, not guilty. With that,
Boy, he builds it up, didn't he? Oh,
Yes.
It was like, we're gonna go this way. No, we're gonna go this. No, we're gonna go this way.
oh, sorry. Let's go back a minute.
I will prove that Ms. Fitzsimmons committed an assault by means of a dangerous weapon on Officer Noonan, and my verdict is, and it must be, not guilty. With that, I will hand the signed verdict slip.
That's the best time for Prince Lover to be on them all caps, boy. Good time to be on them all caps. Ugh.
She wouldn't let go of Bradel's hand. Like, you could tell he was just like, he was trying to give her like the space to let go, and she wasn't letting go.
Oh, boy, you know, it was just, and she's not facing 30 years or anything like that, but still.
No, this is her livelihood and her relationship with her kid, you know, like.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
We keep getting emotionally invested in some of these rather than just watching it because it's interesting.
True.
Like the Karen Reed case kind of flipped everything to where now you can become emotionally attached. And it's just kind of weird, is it not?
Well, they're people, you know, they're people to us. They're not just a name or a face.
I think we also recognize like it's an area also that it's not just, you know, just kind of pertaining to Karen Reed's case. It's kind of in a larger group that's happening. So it's easier to become invested in that.
Yeah, fighting for what's right and what's just.
Yeah, it's just crazy to get emotionally invested in this stuff to the point where your stomach is turning while the judge knowingly is reading off 10 pages worth of shit. And you're like, oh my God, when is it coming? When is it coming?
Right.
You could have just said, look, I'm going to give you the verdict and then I'm going to explain it.
Yeah, but no one would have listened.
Yeah, he chose to explain it and keep everybody on their toes.
Yeah.
Noonan doesn't care because he's already been fucking cleared through whatever investigation by internal affairs or whatever.
He sucks.
So what do you think, Lolly? And they can't go back now and do anything to him. I mean, they don't have anything against him to do to him.
The same way they couldn't prove their case, they can't go and prove anything against him. Her best chances are going to be a settlement from the police department that they won't want to fight it legally. The amount of money they'll spend fighting it, that they would just settle. It's not going to hurt Noonan, whatever's pocket, or anyone else's that we saw on the stand.
Yeah, he'll probably go back to work. I mean, he already is, right? Just like,
he'll probably get promoted.
Yeah, carry on.
Thought he retired while this was going on.
No, he's doing detail services, whatever, right? That's what the
Yeah.
whole argument with Bradle was about, that he's suspended, quote unquote, for the whole flexural incident, but he's able to still act in the capacity of an officer for special details.
Who gets spun out on Flexeril? Come on, man.
I heard Will like talking about
Yeah.
pain pills and muscle relaxers and how you're no good on them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know so many people that like are on so much Flexeril and Tramadol and stuff a day, and that's their norm. They can do whatever, but he can't wake up for work.
And
Well, it's
plus,
still a
he
little.
only looks like he's 70. He's only 50.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's 50 years old. Can you believe that? He looks like he's 70, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
I think it's mainly just the color of his hair, because I mean the amount of hair is impressive.
Yeah, but I mean, he
Well,
looked
I
old.
want to
It's,
skip through this, like the end of this, because I was watching it earlier and I let it play, and I caught Bradle in like a fucking sleepless in Seattle type pose. Oh, that's fucking awesome. You're gonna see it. I'm gonna stop here.
the part where it looks like
Look at
he's going
Mazza. That's my favorite. Mazza. He's going to peek out from the back. Watch.
and hold a smile.
Mr. Wayne.
Not as comfortable on camera as me, it looks like.
And he's trying not to show his emotions.
Yeah. Sitting right next to Noonan, like,
On docket 2025, 77 CR 311.
Is somebody driving by the courthouse thumping their fucking speakers and shit? What the fuck is that?
probably it's Lawrence.
Look.
I'm telling you,
Report having returned a verdict of not guilty. The court orders that you be discharged of this indictment and this indictment only, and go thereof without delay. Kelsey Fitzsimmons, as required by statute, I must inform you that the records regarding the charges for which you have been found not guilty will be sealed by the Commissioner of Probation and by the court unless you notify the Commissioner of Probation in writing within 10 days that you do not want those records sealed. To request that those records not be sealed, you may use the request not to seal form posted on the trial court's webpage on mass.gov, or a copy of which I will hand to your counsel. I cannot accept the form here in court. You must submit it to the Commissioner of Probation at the address provided on the form. You understand?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court is in recess. Good, all right. Please exit quietly. And thank
see
you.
Houston's face. It looks like he's smelled something.
Please be quiet on the way out.
You see Houston sitting next to Jabril, like something stinks.
That's the part I was about to say when they zoomed in on Jabril. The look on his face was like, have they announced the verdict yet? Like,
He's like talking to people. It's like, hey, you're in fucking court, dude. What's wrong with you?
It's like just like Aaron Reed got the verdict. Watching the after part is just as fun as watching the verdict. When
yeah,
it's
that,
obviously.
that adrenaline dump is about to hit Bradle
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, watch. It's awesome. The dad hugs probably really get people.
Yeah, always.
It was
They
a
had
very
us.
long one. Yeah, there was a lot of talking going on in their ears.
Let's see if I can find it. Because Bradle's fixing to do his pose and I want to pause it. I don't want to miss it. Where, God, y'all talk so much in this Discord. It's crazy.
Yeah, if anything goes in general chat, there's no way you'll ever find it.
Oh, God. I'll find it this. Got it.
Oh.
Good side by side.
Oh, God. J7, there's no furries.
All right, look at the guy's suit next to him. That bugged me the whole time he was standing there.
Well, he must be someone important, right? 'Cause
And he
he's
was sitting behind the like Bradle team. He
I
wasn't
thought
in
they
the gallery.
were the other day because they had to let the judge know why they were sitting inside there. But hold on, let me get
Yeah, aren't they the lawyers for the probate?
That would make sense.
Say that again, Jay. Code 1 is also still.
That's it.
So great. Congratulations, Kelsey.
Pretty good right there.
He's such a, like, I don't know. He's such a lovable character, I think, Bradle is.
Yeah, he's the commissioner of Gotham. He's on his way to being the commissioner of Gotham. Telling you, when he's outside and when those trench coats on and shit. What's up, Commissioner?
That would be Gordon.
Yeah, now it's Bradle. In the real Gotham, which is Massachusetts. But that was what I was trying to get to right there. That's a solid pick right there.
Yeah, it is.
The good still frame. Like the pic of her hugging Mazda afterwards. Like those are memorable moments.
He did an amazing job. He stayed on it when nobody else was doing it. Just kept going and kept.
Good job, Mazza.
Saint Mazza, I like to call him.
What up, Pat?
Somebody saying that 5150 got a TRO on Turtle Boy today.
Yep.
Wow.
You want to see it? Well, I haven't seen the restraining order or anything, but.
Well, we learned today that you don't really need any proof of anything to get one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, but.
Can you say hi, Freya?
Did it ever come out anywhere in the trial whether or not she was actually expecting again when this happened?
I believe she was.
I mean, I've seen it in chats, but I didn't know if it came out.
Krusty put this out today. They put it in Discord. It says, well, it was looking pretty bleak for any specifics because she had another post where she was talking about the restraining order, but nobody knew what it was. So in this one, she claims Jess Machado gave her the specifics about it, and she found it a whole day faster than she would have found it otherwise. So let's see what she says. That tipped it off.
On the interwebs, somebody posted something about Meredith and court. Hi. Hey, Peter is saying Turtle Boy got served with an order. Okay, well, let's go time then. Okay. Aiden was served with a restraining order, temporary, 14-day, by Meredith. The day court started for Kelsey Fitzsimmons. She went to the court knowing that Aiden was covering the case and knowing Tim Bradle, his attorney, was in court, predisposed. Oh, well, you guys said, I mean, oh. I don't know. I'm listening to you guys and somebody's giving me the go ahead and telling me it's on the internet.
Oopsie.
Poor Jess. Poor Jess.
Yeah, should be fine.
Not Meredith, Diane G. I'm talking about Kelsey.
I'm sorry, I'm reading our chat. These people are wild. All right, hold on. Let me find the other thing.
Hi, friend. Say hi.
And Angie, it's quite common to get pregnant again right after having a baby because people think you can't get pregnant, but you can, especially if you're not nursing.
Somebody sent me that damn clip of riiiide. I wanted to play that. And I think some shit's going down on Hoodbug over there. I'm not sure.
I just think it's very silly for Meredith to do anything legally against Turtle Boy because now that just opens the door for her to be publicly shamed in court when he goes to fight this. Like, her best bet is just to go away. If she can't.
Seriously.
Oh, they're still doing the same thing. All right. Let's see. I know the riiiide clip is somewhere. Where is it? Discord is a void now. It's hard to find anything. Unless you're Dean, he knows how to look for that shit.
Are we getting off Kelsey or is this regarding Kelsey still?
No, we're gonna watch this for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is pretty good. And then Jay Brill gets snubbed at the end. It's fucking awesome. We're gonna watch it in super slow motion.
Nice.
I mean,
About
it's
20.
the guy with the tight suit holding someone's hand in the background. He unbuttoned the button finally.
What? Okay, that's a big coat.
Oh, that's the stepdad. That's
No,
her
that's
step.
the stepdad and the mom. Okay. That's
Yeah.
not the one that's on. Okay. I zoomed
No,
in.
he's on the other side.
Look at this guy.
Oh, yeah, he is.
The top right. We got
No,
two.
that's not him either. That's an older
That's not.
gentleman.
How many fucking weird dudes in suits are at this trial?
Like, everybody looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Like, they got touched in the belly where their button
I
is.
just figured out who this is in the back right. I just figured it out.
Give it to us, Danny.
I don't know if I should tell you or not. I don't know if he's like working. He's just born.
There's people. That's that square body figure.
Yeah, look how his hands up in the sleeve. That's definitely Jason Bourne back there.
Thickum season.
J7. I think this guy in the back is. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely single. Look at those glasses.
I mean, seriously, he's the shape of a rectangle, square, rectangle.
Common sense investigator right here
Square.
on the right. Whether
Have
falling.
anybody ever seen? Isn't it Dana Carvey? That movie, Master of Disguise.
Yeah.
It's a really horrible movie. But
do you think that's JFK back there? Look at the
Oh,
glass.
that's the Godfather? That's the Godfather.
Okay. Because I saw the glasses and I was like, that could be JFK undercover.
No.
But at first I thought it was Jason Bourne. So sorry.
No.
Or like Kevy Kev.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Kevy Kev's only Halloween costume option was Kool-Aid Man every year.
It was just at the office today.
Oh yeah.
Just want to say that we want to thank so many people. You know, we want to thank Kelsey and her family for having faith in us. We, meaning Martha and I, want to thank so many people that Kelsey and her family had faith in us. And you know, we had a very tough playing field for a long time. And we also want to thank Judge Karp, who did a great job and was a gentleman and treated us fairly and with justice. And that's all we ever asked for. And we finally got it. So we're relieved. And but other than thanking everybody, I just want to hand it over to Martha. And she's going to have some words for everybody first.
So thanks, Tim. This is not only the right result, it's a righteous result today. it's been a long odyssey for those of you who follow this. And we started off in this case, understanding as we all do, and as the judge said, policing is a tough job. Being a mom is a tough job. And on June 30th, Kelsey had to do both. She's trying to be a mom. She's trying to get back to work. And then her world fell apart. And unfortunately, on that day, as she said to the judge, and you heard in court, she had to deal with all that. And unfortunately, what happened in that.
What the hell kind of bird is that?
You and your headphones, Danny.
I'm in the South where I listen to a lot of birds. Hold on a second. Listen to this bird. Somebody needs to help this bird.
Bedroom, she only on that day, as she said to the judge, and you heard in court, she
Yeah, it's
had
a
to
goal.
deal with all that. And unfortunately, what happened in that bedroom started.
That's right, y'all have seagulls.
Yeah.
Mary B, those are the worst birds. They're super smart.
They're vicious.
Don't give them Alka-Seltzer.
Don't take my fucking sandwich. It may have had some Alka-Seltzer in it, seagull. Did you eat your ham sandwich, Mary B?
Did you listen?
Nope.
Did you laugh?
Actually, I did listen. Did you hear him? He's taunting somebody. He's like, I don't know. It's not a regular happy seagull. He's pissed about something.
Started a chain of events with a narrative that they never diverged from. They never asked her about it. They rushed to judgment. And that case took on a life of its own, which unfortunately interfered with her life for an unnecessary and difficult time. I think.
How are they going to fucking justify putting her in jail for that long?
Yeah, especially when they could have had cameras to prevent this.
No, then where did all these alcohol restrictions come from? She wasn't in there hammered drunk when they came to serve her, though.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they still had McCarthy Naaman on the case?
I mean, there's nothing legally they can do about her incarceration time.
Oh, well, they're going to get sued for that. It's wrongful incarceration.
The judge can't.
Not the
DA
judge.
didn't do it. The judge is the one who did it.
Somebody's ass going to pay.
Who? Like, who can? Not
I
for
don't
that
know.
decision.
Well, somebody made a decision, and it was the wrong one.
And they can't, they have immunity. They cannot be sued for stuff like that. Especially when the decision was upheld by the Second Circuit Court.
There has to be some remedy. You got to remedy that much time in somebody's life that they have to go to prison. This is America. You're telling me of all the smart lawyers up there, because there's so much shit going on up there, they can't find a way to.
If the Second Circuit Court would have ruled against her, I don't know what all coverage she could have. But when they ruled in her favor, then no, she's good for that decision.
How long was she in prison?
6 months.
Oh my God!
I think it was just over 3 months. It was,
Was it
105
days? Yeah, it was 105 days.
Yeah. For nothing.
105 days for another judge. There's no evidence. Why couldn't the other judge look at it and go, shit, there's no evidence to keep this going? But what's the alcohol restriction about? Why did it come down to the fucking, you better blow in this breathalyzer?
Oh, that all had to do with the complaint or the affidavit that Justin filed, along with her having a DUI charge in the past.
Yeah, I tried to read it last night. I read it one time on mute.
I know, I watched.
And then I read it another
My
time.
My favorite part was Toy coming down the stairs. Danny!
Yeah. All right, back to this.
Tim and I have known from the beginning that wasn't fair, that the charges probably weren't fair, and that we were going to deal with the system, and we were going to take this to trial. And as Kelsey has said, without fail, she just wanted the truth to come out. She was able to do that when she testified in this case. And again, we're grateful for the judge's work. We're happy with this decision. And it's the right decision, as we said. She was always in.
Exactly. After 53 days in the hospital. But one could also argue,
reason.
you know, it's a good thing they didn't let her go up there by herself, though. Could have been a different outcome.
Yeah.
You know, so what happened probably had to happen.
It could have been better.
Paperwork. I heard DDI or DWI. I don't know if it was open container or whatever. I just remember I'm talking about an alcohol related charge in another state when she was like 21.
Yep, 2018. Disorderly conduct. No, you can't go again, Diane G. You can't just keep doing it. One person can. Oh, God, Thunder. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. But no, can't go twice.
Yeah, Gen X Erica, that's the point that the whole point that Karen didn't even have any restrictions as far as alcohol when she was being charged for a crime that involved alcohol, yet Kelsey was not, was just wild in my opinion.
Yeah.
I gotta come to terms with the fact that she spent that much time in jail, and it's just like, oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, think about same thing with Aiden.
So I guess when people go to prison after they've been convicted, then you can blame that on the state and sue the state. And they're let out 20 years later.
No, you can if they were falsely imprisoned and stuff like the Innocence Project comes along and frees them, like with DNA and stuff like that. They do have civil suits, like, but in a case like this, where the verdict or the judge's ruling was upheld by a higher court, the judge of the lower court is covered.
That's fucked up.
It is.
She is innocent today.
Kelsey, what was it like to hear that word, not guilty? To hear the judge say not guilty this afternoon. You sat there, you were on the stand yesterday telling your story. Share with us what that was like.
So, I got shot. I went to jail for 103 days. I haven't seen my son. I had to sell my home that I worked very hard for. So, this is my first breath of fresh air, and I feel like I can breathe again. However, my fight is not over. I have a son that I need to reunite with, and that's where we are right now.
If that was my next question, what's next for you and how this verdict might help you?
I won't get into that, but I will say I am really excited to see my son again.
Do you have any plans to hire a personal injury for your cabinet, personal injury for your representation?
I will also not get into that, but
yeah, today we're celebrating this verdict.
Yeah,
and that's
I'm
what we're
focusing
focused
on today.
One day at a time.
And I also would just like to thank everybody who stood outside each and every day, supported me, believed me before I got to tell my story, because it wasn't 9 months later until I got to tell the truth. And that was a long 9 months. And through those 9 months, you guys knew the truth. You guys believed in me, and thank you for that.
Kelsey, what's the message? Kelsey, what's the message to others that are in a position like yours after what happened today with the not guilty verdict? What would you tell other people?
Don't stop fighting for what's right, and when you know you didn't do something wrong, keep fighting for that.
Bam.
Look at Turtle Boy's face.
Let's check
Go
this
back
out.
to that pause game you just had, Danny.
We'll go back 45 seconds. This is a preview. Watch this.
Kels,
Justin!
That's insane. You need to go to bed.
Taken from Kelsey is now available to members. Visit patreon.com/microdots.
Dude, I hate guys like that. Ugh.
Wow.
You know that
All of my furniture. They fall down on fucking furniture and they break it. And oh my God, it sucks. So annoying. Anyway.
I won't comment on that either.
You see Turtle Boy in the back.
Wait, go back to that freeze frame you had was hilarious.
When you know you didn't do something wrong, keep fighting for that.
He's definitely a chat rat, teasing.
I won't comment on that either. I don't know what my career goals are at the moment.
What has the last 9 months been like for you as a person, as a mother, as a defendant?
There is not a word.
So how would you ladies in the chat feel about seeing your son again that was taken away from you wrongfully 9 months ago? How long has it been since what did we say last night? Oh my God.
It was June 30th.
Yeah, so almost 9 months. Ooh.
You know what imagine? I like y'all were saying last night or the night before when y'all had the stream about the 2 weeks that she was gonna have to wait to see him. I couldn't even couldn't handle that. And then her knowing Justin like she does and just seeing that clip right there, the constant worry that you would have about your child's well-being without you being there to babysit your fiance would drive me nuts.
And not any random fiance, Justin, the guy who's a firefighter who ran as fast as he possibly could to get away from danger.
Bustin' Justin.
The way he talked about her, it was like, oh, she's done took the cops down and she's gonna come find me and the babies. He's like trying to get out of there.
What she needed was her girls. And clearly she didn't have any because they seemed to choose him over her, which is some bullshit. She needed some good girlfriends that could be there for her.
And that goes back to my unpopular opinion I haven't shared yet. I just feel like there's more to the story. So I can't get on the bandwagon until I know more. I mean, that was her bridesmaid, matron, maid of honor, whatever, and other people from the wedding party. I just feel like we're going to learn a lot more in probate court.
Jabrill's big cameo where him and Kelsey hug and she thanks him for all of the investigative journalism.
All the money he donated.
All the money they raised.
For the circus he caused outside her hearing.
And mainly for all the investigative journalism that he does. Yeah. It's not funny, Lolly, I'm telling you.
Yes, it is.
For single-handedly freeing her.
Wake up to
work here.
An iPhone and become an investigative journalist. You know? Definitively can't happen. Just telling you. I think Triple Paul and Jay Brew will probably get along really good. You know, they both do their diagrams in crayon. So, birds of a feather.
If you want an image of it, picture me on a mat in a jail cell crying for my son day after day after day after day. That's the only, there's not a word for that, but that is what happened to me.
Do you feel like you're owed something now, considering that you found not guilty? All of this stuff has happened to you.
No, leave that one to you.
Leave that one to the lawyers, Sarah.
Hey, Kelsey, the judge was not exactly speedy in getting to the ultimate decision. How painful was that to sit there and wait for it?
I mean, it's okay. He had to go through all the evidence, and it was a lot. So
we thought he was pretty quick, actually.
Yeah.
And we obviously, with a good judge, didn't have the issue with the jury. He told us when he was going to decide. We knew he was going to write his decision, which was helpful, and he told that in public. So we had this hybrid trial with the judge. He was both the judge and the jury, and He was forthcoming throughout the trial, transparent, and told us he was going to tell us why the decision, which of course we would not have done with the jury verdict. So it's helpful to have that.
Kelsey, did you have this verdict in your opinion? Were you surprised these charges were brought in the first place, and why do you think they were?
So I'm just going to repeat what I said earlier to that question. A set of things got set into a motion on June 30th that then followed a narrative starting that night in that room that never really got challenged, that never really got investigated with any investigation of hers, that never got tested in any way. But the presumption was that she was a defendant in this case. And so that's unfortunate because she couldn't talk for a while. She's being held for a while. She never got a chance really to tell her story. Ordinarily, the system shouldn't work that way, but both Attorney Dreidel and I have been on both sides of the system. We know how it works, and sometimes when it doesn't work well and it works slowly, that's unfortunately what happened in this case. And we fought every way with Kelsey to make sure that justice was done. It took longer than it should have, we think. It's more painful than it should have been, but...
You know what I'm going to talk about right now?
The sirens?
Why so many sirens?
Dude, Lawrence
It's got to be Gotham. It's got to be.
It kind of is.
Well, they have nonstops. They're really not doing anything. They're not very like, oh God, there's a siren. If there's a fucking siren all day long, it's like, oh shit, we got to go to the store. Pew! Like, what?
Well, yeah, and Lawrence, it's crime after crime after crime after crime.
So if it's Gotham, then would Deitch be considered Harvey Dent?
Well, no. He's in Norfolk. This is Essex, I think.
Yeah, but we don't want Deep to be Harvey Dent.
Right.
Sorry, people are sending me shit. Trying to get it loaded up. Anyways, let's get through this.
Look, we got the right result today, and we are happy with that.
So what's the next thing you want to do now that you're not guilty? Guys, hold on. Let's get these guys over here.
I want to go for a walk with my dog. I can't wait to take him for a run. I haven't been able to do that. That's our thing. It's going for a run. So I'm sure he will.
And don't forget, she couldn't do that. She had to sit in her house. That was her best case scenario, that she was a prisoner in her own home. And then her worst case scenario at the outset of this case, and like Martha said, this was such a bumpy road, a long, bumpy road that never should have happened. And, you know, she had to spend time in prison. As a former police officer and corrections officer, she gets sent to jail. Someone with no criminal record. Someone who shows up to court, has a wonderful history in this county, and sent to jail. To me, it's unprecedented. It terrorized her. And it's a horrendous, awful thing that happened. This case started out as a circus. And we are so grateful to end up in Lawrence in front of Judge Karp, who, like I said, is an absolute gentleman, a consummate jurist, and he treated everyone in that room with respect, with humanity, with kindness, and we were very appreciative for it.
You have a message to your former colleague. What do you think of the judge saying credited both Kelsey's testimony
Do you have a message for your former colleagues? What do you mean, the guy who shot me?
Thanks for shooting me.
Thanks for the memories. What? I don't know. What is she supposed to say?
Good times.
Thanks for not fatally wounding me.
That's a shitty question. Did you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, that was a shitty question. I didn't hear it.
Well, and we were very appreciative for it.
You have a message to your former colleague.
She goes,
Nope.
nope.
Everybody in the world went, what? What the fuck kind of question?
Look at all the expressions, like one by one.
Yeah, you got your damn 3 seconds to ask a question, and you chose the one question that's got an immediate no.
I'd be like, lick my balls, motherfuckers.
Thanks, Mary B.
That's
I
good.
appreciate that. All right, now back to this. If Mary B's done by now, when's your next show, Mary B? Plug your show.
My next show will be sometime soon.
Oh my god!
Tomorrow. I don't.
Pick a fucking date, man. Nail it down.
So much anxiety.
It's not.
I know. I get nervous.
You have the advantage of going pretty much any time prior to 6 o'clock and getting a huge crowd. So capitalize on it.
If I was at home, I'd be live 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I should probably do.
The people in this community are like at home just waiting for somebody to go live. Anybody.
Yeah.
Somebody go live.
Mary B
Yeah.
will be live tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
The judge saying he credited both Kelsey's
I
testimony
have to wake up.
Well, Charlie, you know, he's a fact finder. He's got to make the sausage in the back room. You know, he's got to think about everything, and you know, it's a tough job for any fact finder in any case, really. But I mean, you know, Kelsey has said to you guys every time we're out here, I can't wait to get to the truth. I can't wait for the truth to come out. And finally, she got her chance, and she told the truth, and she put herself out there. The one person in the whole room that didn't have to testify. She's the one that got up there, put herself out there, and told the truth. And the judge, I think, treated her wonderfully. He was very humane and kind and listened attentively to not only her, but to everybody in the case. And we're grateful for that.
And I'll just add two things to that. First of all,
Here we go
they
again.
can believe they're telling the truth when they're mistaken, so they can appear to be credible but be wrong. And when a defendant like this is credible, I think as Tim said in his opening and his closing, that creates reasonable doubt. And so that's the standard. The Commonwealth always has the burden beyond the reasonable doubt. We didn't know the one thing we weren't going to get was a hung jury. So,
Did you have a question? You okay?
How are you doing, Kelsey? I feel good. I feel relieved. I was eager to do this, and I said from day one, the truth will come out. And I did.
Anybody?
You testified that it's not a word. It's not a word. It's the most devastating thing that you can do to any mom. And hopefully changes will be made where any mom or anyone will never have to go through something like this.
We talked about that, and we're going to talk about that with legislators. What kind of a system is it that somebody can walk into court?
Exactly, Bonnie. There's been 32 emergencies from the verdict to the press conferences. And then there's one cop just literally riding around in the downtown area going, whoop, whoop, whoop. Just bing, bing, bing. I'm like, dude, really? What are you catching the jaywalkers? What are you? Get out of the car.
Oh, Danny, you paused it at a great point of the press conference.
I tend to do that.
Fill out a piece of paper, and in 15 minutes, take someone's baby away. Take a mom of a newborn baby away. It's just an incredible thing, and it shouldn't happen. And we're going to work on some reforms of that statute.
Tim, how much impact do you think it had that the complainant had connections, friends within the law enforcement community? So maybe you can't be just anybody.
To be determined, Michael. You know, to be determined. We have some other investigations to work on, and we're going to leave no stone unturned, and we're going to find out exactly how and why this happened, who's responsible, and you know, we're not stopping here. You know, the things that happened to Kelsey, we have with respect to her home being broken into, we've reported that to the FBI, and I've had it with Essex County, and there are other avenues to pursue, and we're pursuing them, and we're in touch with the FBI on all sorts of federal crimes that were committed, and we're in the process of dealing with it there. That's one example of other avenues that we're taking here. You know, we're not sitting here at Essex County beck and call. We know where to go, and we know who to talk to, and we're doing that. Anybody else?
great.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Man, Bradle did such a good job.
It's a great pause game on Scott McGinnis, too.
Yeah.
I want a McDonald's Diet Coke.
This is just now getting to the good part, Lillian. Are you ready?
I'm ready. This would be what did they call it? A raw reaction?
Yeah, this is going to be a first-time reaction. But there is Scott McGinnis. Look at him.
There's our boy Scott.
Worn, tethered flag.
It's purple hoodie. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn.
bro.
Standing in line for his hug, you know what I mean?
Mama's on the phone.
Yeah, he's like, yo, Kelsey, my mama on the phone. She want to talk to you. All right, you ready? No. Baby. All right, see him? He's in line. He's in line. He's not getting any attention yet. Trying to make the eye contact. You see him? It's not working though. The ladies
I'm
have.
important. Notice me.
After all he did, he freed her.
I know.
Tries one more time. Watch closely.
If somebody's trying to pull him back.
Lady in White saved her. She's like, I'll rescue you from having to acknowledge him.
I mean, I didn't make it up. I'm just watching it. I'm not an investigative journalist.
Go home, Jabril.
But maybe there's hope. We haven't watched it all the way through yet. Hold on.
All right.
I saw him give up. There's still hope. Super close. Right. Look. Oh, do you see it? One more time. Try to get the eye contact.
Sorry.
Look at the look on her face. She's like, oh, it's burning. She probably kind of thinks he's creepy.
Well, according to Vagina Mike, her dad saw what happened, so he probably told her to stay the frig away from that guy.
Oh.
It's not like it was a big secret that he was out there friggin' fighting turtle wine, hitting 16-year-olds.
So dad and stepdad are out here on Jabril patrol.
Yeah.
On Will's coverage, when they showed him in the courtroom after the verdict, when Will just like broke down laughing, he's like, he looked like the only suspicious person in the courtroom. Like, does he have a bomb? You know, like he just does not fit in. That's kind of what this looks like out here. You know, everyone's dressed up. He's in a hoodie, and he's just hovering, like waiting for his moment on camera with Kelsey.
Here he goes. There's still hope. His last chance at contact.
Oh, you're holding on.
Who's he talking to?
Who's he
talking? He's talking to someone over there.
He's talking to himself. Making it look like he's talking to somebody.
Like, oh, I was talking to somebody anyway.
Dang. Poor Brills. All right, let's check out this interview the Justice Serve did with.
So the moral of the story is he didn't succeed?
No,
Making an exit.
He may or may not have.
Not on that view, anyway, huh?
You know, I don't guess she remembered him from when he creepily stopped him on the sidewalk 2 hearings ago, and that was the first time that they ever seen him. And then the time before that, Mike Crawford was crawling under the desk taking pictures of her. You know, it's like he went full fucking like wrestler. Look at my spider crawl. Look at my spider crawl.
Did I hear that Bettero has a boot on? We're twins?
What? Why?
I think someone said that he had a boot on.
He trying to feed birds too.
Maybe.
All right, so Linda Kenny Bodden got a good interview with Aiden while he was there. So let's see what that's all about.
This is what he does.
Ask Aiden when he comes in. Grab Aiden
Oh, who was that?
if he could.
Making an exit. He's become.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, sorry. I may have fucked it up.
Aw, yeah, me and Beto are twinsies.
There we go. He's going to be really pissed when Justice Served is interviewing Turtle Boy and not him.
Aiden making an exit. He's become. This is what he does.
Ask Aiden when he comes in. Grab Aiden if he could. If he comes. Yeah.
We're pretty sure Michael Bryant knows the whole situation, huh? See, he trolled him last time. Remember?
He has to.
Yeah, he was there. He was there. He saw
He
it.
was literally interviewing Aiden while Jay Bro's in the background, like screaming JFK's questions.
Yeah, and then he was walking behind him when he was talking later, and he's like, "Oh, here come the trollers" or something like that.
The ultimate troll.
Yeah, he knows.
Hold on a sec. Let me get a word to you. Okay, we're on. So give me your.
Hey,
dude.
hey,
Two down, one to go. Right?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, really.
To go. That's my takeaway.
Linda, do you have a question?
Buddy. Yeah, I have.
This is a good time to run up to somebody and go, "Hey, Linda Bodden's on the phone. She wants to talk to you." You know, not my mom. Yeah, not my mama JFK. JFK show off on the phone. He wants to talk.
You had a comment yesterday that the prosecutor did what a woman should have been doing. Hey, I'm glad you picked me. You know,
You made a comment about the prosecutor doing what a woman should have been doing. Does that sound familiar to you?
I think on the Kelsey cross examination.
We're talking about the Kelsey cross. Yes.
Yeah, I think it would have been better. The optics of it, but again, he didn't really put up a fight at all either. You know what I mean? So,
what'd you think about the judges? I knew.
I've seen people talking about that.
How can they tell? How can they tell which twin it is? Don't they have? Oh, maybe they're not identical.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, then how can they tell which one?
Good question. We're gonna find out, I'm sure.
He's gonna slow roll it.
Oh my God, he made that as dramatic as possible, didn't he? Oh, good. I didn't know which way he was going when he started saying good things about cops and saying not everything's a conspiracy. I'm like, don't like the sounds of that, you know. But
and then he turned.
Yeah, then all of a sudden, when he mentioned the gun in the chamber, I'm like, don't like the sounds of that. And then he's like, but at the same time, she says her testimony conflicts that, right? I got to go back and listen to it.
When he got to that point where he said, when he decided that wasn't the only way a bullet can get in the gun, then I knew where he was going.
Yes. As soon as he said that, then it just was all weird. Jasmine Chow was sitting next to me. She's like, it's going to be an acquittal. I'm like, yep. Oh, yeah. So couldn't type fast enough. That was like wild, dude. That was wild, man.
Yeah.
Holy cow. He did that in the most dramatic way possible. But
I knew that was coming because I've seen him. Every decision he's made has been very measured and very.
I'd say so, dude. That was intense. Just so happy for her. She was like holding Bradel's hand like tight, like squeezing it, and like
where we felt it turned, he kind of
yes.
Too.
Yeah. That was surreal, man. So now not guilty never gets. You notice this never happens in other states. Every other time I watch another state, they're always guilty. Maybe they should stop indicting innocent people in this state. I don't know.
Before you came out, it looked like the whole department of every cop in the area came out in a solid line. They were leaving the courtroom. There's like 15 of them. Yeah, as they all wandered out just before you came out. Just
Another L. I don't know what they I don't know. Because I don't get why they're here, to be honest. I don't get it. Like, he didn't get hurt, right? I mean, it's like he's telling one story.
One of theirs got hurt.
Yeah, I mean, the only person that got shot here is Kelsey Fitzsimmons, right? I mean, so like, what's he a victim of? Like, okay, you're a victim of. You're saying a guy. Worst case scenario, she pointed a gun at you, shot you. Nobody got hurt. What are you talking about, right? Like, we're all here. Like, oh, are you okay? Are you? What happened to you? Nothing happened to you. What are you talking? What are we doing here?
It's embarrassment.
Yeah, another fake victim. A fake victim. I mean, the judge said. I mean, the judge
Nope.
It's going to be not guilty because
really?
Well, it's like, well, you can't have, they both, but he's like, that to me, that means not guilty because that means default not guilty, right? Because it's like, well, neither, I believe both of you.
There's got to be a reasonable doubt in there.
If you believe her at all, then it's not guilty, period. So is what it is. Like, credible because she's not a ninja, right? I mean, that's what she'd have to be. That space between the chair and the box there was like 3 inches. How did she fit in that? Yeah, like he didn't see it. I mean, that fact that he didn't tackle her makes no sense. You know, I didn't like the gun in the chamber thing. Like there was,
I didn't either. That was the one thing I had concerns with. But the chain of custody was shaky,
and she could also but she didn't testify to that. That was the problem. She didn't testify.
That was the key, and that's why that had to be cleaned up. And I think the judge
silent, right?
I think that's why the judge saw that there was too many questions about where this gun was between when it was found with a cartridge in it and when it wasn't.
I mean, Gubitos was good today for one. I mean, it was horrible yesterday, but that was a good closing, no? I mean, I
thought he was a little over dramatic for a judge versus a jury, but otherwise, okay.
His point about, I mean, his strongest evidence is the gun in the chain. I mean, that's a strong,
no doubt,
you know. And
I think for Bradel, the strongest argument was, how does he, if he's standing right there, let all of that happen in front of him before?
How's he not tackling?
Yeah,
somebody, you got a gun in my head. I have the pure luck of it not firing, and you're right in front of me. I'm tackling you. Yeah, I'm taking you. Oh, awesome.
I'm not having a conversation.
No, I'm not giving you like, please put it down. No, I'm tackling you. You're right there. You weigh 100 pounds, right? Soaking wet. And I'm just going to tackle you, and I'm going to eliminate this threat, and everyone's going to go home safe today. No one's going to get shot. That's what I don't know, but I'm not Rambo like he is. I don't know. So I don't.
That's what sunk his testimony to me. The guy is. I'm sorry, Linda. We're having a conversation. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about me.
Hi, Linda. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
So that's where I think he was sunk, Noonan. It's just that his story was just ridiculous.
Yeah, his story was ridiculous. He looked ridiculous. The suit every day being the same suit was ridiculous. Can we get a new suit? Like, seriously, bro, you make enough money. You can buy a second suit. I mean, it was the same saver suit every single day. You know the cameras are going to be on you. You can't wear the same suit every day, 3 days in a row. That's horrible, you know? So the glasses were a bit much. You know, the whole production was a bit much. And like, I don't know, the whole like, oh yeah, I went to Lawrence to like get the urban vibe, and because I'm just a street guy and I really like getting out in the streets. And then I want to bring my insight about the streets to the suburbs of North Andover to let them all know about what a hero I am here, what a badass. I mean, and how about the fact that the court officer announced before that like cops get in first? You see that?
The whole the pecking order was ridiculous. Obviously, family first.
Yeah,
but then cops and witnesses, and then
I understand if you testify. The 3 that testified, okay, fine, let them in there. All cops? What? Everybody gets in? Why are they any more important than anyone else? What do they do? What do they do? Is anybody policing the town of North Andover today? Because
today's a good day to go rip them off.
Yeah, apparently, if you like shoplifting, go to North Andover today. No one's working. Like, don't just go in there. You know, like.
Yeah.
So what do you think happens now with the firefighter that's on suspension?
That's his problem. I mean, she's got to work on getting her baby back, right?
Okay.
Well, that's definitely the next step, and we'll talk to Julie Hess about that when she comes out here.
Yeah.
So what do you think the impact? Oh, wait. Linda's trying to get in on the mix here. Hold on a second. Okay, go ahead.
How is it, Aiden, that you in Massachusetts could have Judge McCarthy Naaman, Judge Beverly Cannoni, and then have the good guy, Judge Carter?
Yeah. So how do you explain this? You seem to have cops on one side of the spectrum or the other. You know, with Cannoni, with Naaman, and then you have Carp, who seems to be decent. Mary Black in Salem seems pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, my opinion, that's what's wrong. And then you got Krupp. Yeah, like it's like, and that's what's wrong with the judicial system, in my opinion, is that I don't know how this works. You guys are lawyers, not me. Like, it seems like the law should be the law, not like the law is one thing if this person's on the bench and the law is this thing if this person. That doesn't make any sense to me. Either the law is the law or it's not. It should be black and white, not like who's wearing the robe today. They get to decide what the law is. To me, that makes no sense at all. But again, I'm just an award-winning journalist. What do I know about the law? I don't know.
I'm just an award-winning journalist. What do I know?
You know, so, but Oh, well, of course. You got it. Where's your awards, Turtle Boy? Oh, they're hanging on my wall, Jill. That's where they are. They're hanging on my wall.
All right.
You know?
Okay.
All
So
right,
what's
Bill,
what?
thank you, buddy.
Wait.
I want to tell him thank you. No,
Are you all right?
thank you, buddy, and I'll see him soon. Okay?
She's good.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You guys keep up the good work, Justice.
Okay.
Okay. So let's give you another broad look here of what's happening.
Yeah, and I want to thank all the podcast streamers who are in here. Broken Baker, you're right. We're stronger together when we take a case that's clearly awful, and it also helps all of us when we do criminal law and we do our own cases. Right, it helps all of us that people understand that the law is going to be looked at in daylight. No more just like hiding it, because if it hadn't been for everybody here taking up Kelsey's case, people may have just passed it if she was just there was a cop shooting, right? And it was in the middle. We were talking about the Karen Reed verdict, right, Michael? So just
Nice. Let's skip over to this one. And just keep rolling on in interviews.
So
I saw him go over to Kelsey and say congratulations, and I don't know if she just didn't see or hear him, but she did not acknowledge it. I watched that happen in real time.
Well, I watched it happen. Emotion.
both,
I was talking
her dad
also-
and her stepdad came over. Her dad and her stepdad came over to be like, that guy's a douche.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Like, they don't, oh yeah, they did not, he was like, who is this fucking guy? And why is he causing problems out for you? Like, we want you here. They made that clear. We want you here. Who the fuck is this guy?
Ooh, that's got to fucking sting right there, buddy. Oh God. Don't take it too hard, J. Brew. But you do look like kind of a weirdo just standing around with your phone out.
Well, I mean, I'll add to that. Let there be no doubt that you were very well embraced and wanted by not only the family, but Kelsey. She said hi to you multiple times. I saw you guys embraced after the verdict. There should be no doubt that, it sounds, people have this all screwed up. It was your choice to not really get involved. You thought that the optics of it, right? That you should not be involved in something your attorney was involved
not
in.
the optics, but like the awkwardness. Like, I wanted to be honest, I wanted to criticize Bradel's closing today.
Right.
And I felt uncomfortable doing that because he's my lawyer. So it's like, what the fuck is, you know what I mean? I can't be myself if I can't say what I wanted to say. I didn't think it was a great closing. I didn't. And it's like, but they still won. I think he did a good job overall. But it's like, I don't want to be in, I guess I did just criticize it, right? So, but it's like,
you did.
I didn't tweet that. So, but it's just like, it was a tough position because it's like, I'm just going to be perceived as, Tim Bradel's like, yes, man, doing this. Whereas like, I want to, my brand is like honesty and like saying how I really feel. But either way, I believed in Kelsey's innocence. I was happy to support her. I think it's wrong. I think the police all showing up like thugs today. Like, what was that all about? They're just such fucking douchebags. It's so cliche how they all show up like that. Like for Noonan, oh bro, nothing happened to the guy. He didn't get hurt. The only one who got shot is her. And they're all like, oh, here, Noonan. Oh, you're gonna be okay. We have your back. Bro, he's fine. Nothing happened to him. What are you talking about?
Well, not yet. I mean, do you envision that he'll be named in a civil lawsuit?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Kelsey about that. I'm not entirely sure. I think Breda would be represented. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly. I mean, the fact that she was incarcerated, taken away from her baby and all that shit, like that's a lot of damages she has, Yeah. I don't know if I lost you there or not from breaking up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now. Yeah. But yeah, I thought that.
Did you hear that Tim Bradel? Oh shoot!
Did I hear that Tim Bradel what?
Tim Bradel said that he has been in touch with the FBI in regards to Justin breaking into the house. Did you hear that?
I did hear that. That was interesting. He was in touch with the FBI regarding my stuff too. So I won't hold my breath to think the FBI is going to do anything. But he definitely has like an in there, with the feds. So is what it is, you know? So.
I wanted to ask you, I mentioned that.
What's up, buddy? You wanted to ask me what? I don't know. The service sucks.
At the expense of Kelsey, we got to kind of like revitalize our courtroom job.
Their technical difficulties really crack me up. But she's probably streaming from her phone, which probably sucks anyways for anybody.
Yeah, they're both on the ride home from the courthouse, so I'm sure they're hitting dead zones.
I love it when people in the chat start telling Turtle Boy that he's breaking up or he's got static or something. You
Or
can
that
see
they
him.
can't hear him. They do that every single bus stop live and every single live stream he does, and he falls for it every time.
God, it's
You just want to
hilarious.
tell him it's trolls TV. Like, we hear you fine. But they get him. He can't stand it. He cannot stand it.
You can see the exact second that he reads it. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, here we go. Here we go.
Of getting in and tweeting and covering cases. It doesn't feel good to do it, but in a way, I think it felt good to do it. Did it feel good to kind of be back doing it?
100%. It felt like it's like, all right, we're back in business now, you know, doing what we do best, no drama, just focusing on this. It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah, I agree.
It was good to be back, you know. But
What other
anyway,
thoughts?
we just got back, so I gotta get going. But thank you. Good stuff today, and I'll talk to you later. All right.
All right,
bye.
thanks, Kyle. Bye.
No problem. What's up, buddy?
So that was all right. No.
He's got the fake
This
kid
little-
at the school pickup live.
Yeah.
This little thing from the Boston Globe says the twin brother, a former Stoughton police detective accused of killing Sandra Birchmore, was the father of Birchmore's unborn child.
Wow.
Jeez.
I've got to know, is there a DNA profile that matches or what?
Yeah. I definitely want to see more info on that, but that's crazy.
All right. So
I mean, do y'all not just think it's weird that brothers would be sleeping with the same person? That's kind of always bugged me about this. Not
Yeah,
with all
especially
the
one
other
that
stuff.
young.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, but how about like sloppy seconds? Not to be harsh with somebody, but brothers, it just, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't even think it was just them.
Yeah, I don't either, but that's just
Yeah,
weird.
it's gross and messed up for sure.
sorry, I was reading something. Anyways, yeah, that's just weird.
Does it say anything about a profile in the article, or if those are just accusations?
I think it's just that's all there is on that right there. I think there's a bigger article, but I don't have it.
Oh, hello.
All right, there was something else I was going to talk about and I forgot. What was it? What was it?
Ida?
I cannot remember.
Your kitties never came back?
Nope. Oh, the riiiide clip. I need that. I don't have it. I wanted to watch that.
With Cryford?
Yeah. Fucking hilarious. I gotta watch that. So where was it? I was looking for that earlier. Somebody put it somewhere and now I can't find it. There it
When I
is.
first saw it on your stream, did he do another one?
No, I got it. Sorry. I found it. But this is Will watching riiiide. Watching Mike. But now it's me watching Will, watching Riiiide, watching Mike.
And it's us watching you watching Will, watching Riiiide, watching Mike.
It's a long story. You know? Well, let's see.
This is fucking great.
Yeah, it's like I could smell the pastrami on him. Pastrami a thing?
I have never heard
Crabs?
that. I have
You
never
smell
heard
the
that.
crabs on him sounds very.
I forgot I actually messed that up. It's Will watching Riiiide, watching Will, watching Mike.
Oh, watching Will. I didn't notice that part.
I forgot a Will in there. Sorry. There's 2 Wills in there already.
Very wrong. I don't want to say that. I don't want to do that.
Not just the one person. That
His
when I
fart
went
had
on
an
that dude's
accent.
show
I gotta listen for his part and an accent.
and gave
Somebody's
that kind of warning to people.
If you've got headphones, put them on. Put them on. If you've got good
Earmuff
headphones,
smacks.
especially, or earpods, dude, he farted on the fucking live stream, dude.
Not just the one person. Kind of the entire community.
Oh my god, dude! Like,
And I got attacked for it.
I don't know if you guys really get it, dude. That shit is gold. I don't give a fuck. Like, on its own level, it's on its own level. Okay, it's on its own level. That is gold fucking content. That is up there with getting a fucking. That's up there with getting an interview with like Alan Jackson, bro. Is catching somebody fart on a live stream and getting to react to it. Like you're literally streaming the guy with the intention of making fun of him, and he hands you this like with a fucking bow around it. It's fucking
Called a steaming pile of shit with a bow around it.
great. Like it's lightning in a bottle. It is amazing.
I think they do sell it on the internet now in a bottle. So I might want to look into that, Mike. It's a big business. I think it's like $1 billion industry now.
Amazing that somebody fucking farts. What's up, Erica? Somebody fucking farts on a live stream that you are streaming in order to make fun of them. That is like, there is a God. I am blessed. I'm blessed.
A lot of people have seen that.
How many creators can you layer watching all? That would be awesome. Somebody's got to watch this stream of us watching them, and so on and so forth, until we get into the oblivion of stream. It's too many. Have you?
I'm a child. I will laugh at farts. I will laugh at farts. Now it sounded like squeak.
I'm still laughing like it's the first time I'm hearing the fart. It is, dude, farting is never not going to be funny, especially when someone does it on a fucking live stream when you're streaming their shit to make fun of them. And you never, I didn't know that was happening when I was going to stream them. I had no idea that was going to happen. I had no fucking idea that was going to happen. That shit is hilarious. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Crawford would have to say that's hilarious. That is amazing.
Like it didn't want to come out, but its mom was kicking it out of the house until dinner time. Or whatever.
Oh god.
So I don't know who this guy is. Someone says he's on the Young Jerks. Is that like a play on the Young Turks?
He is the Young Jerks. That's it. There's no team. He's just the guy.
No, this Mike Crawford is distinct from the British actor Michael Crawford. Okay, so those are different. Yeah, Will's cracking up over here.
Bro, hold on, look.
And I got attacked for it. A lot of people were seeing that what I was saying was truthful. A lot.
Oh God.
Oh God. What's up, Yellow?
Hey guys.
What up, Yellow?
Hey, Yellow.
It's storming like crazy here. So if I cut in and out, that's why.
Oh yeah, I think Ryan Hall yells live.
Yes.
Oh God,
Yes.
that's
He
never
was
good.
screaming us. It's crazy. The lightning has been nonstop.
All right, we got another 1 minute of this. Let's see what happens.
A lot of people were seeing that what I was saying was truthful. It was on point, and it's exactly what happened. Everything I wondered.
Oh my God, dude, that is.
And I kind of knew I was
amazing.
going to get attacked more, and I knew I'd lose supporters.
Oh my God, shut up.
And there were moments of doubt, no doubt about it during this period of time, this last couple of months on this.
Oh, guys,
not
he's
saying I
live
did-
right now.
Okay.
Should we see what he's doing? Okay. I'm just going to leave Will right there forever.
What a dick.
He's live right now.
He's live, right? That's hilarious. All right, so now we have to find something else to do.
So how did Rakita find Mike? Like how recent was I'm not following the timeline here.
Well, him and Will are kind of friends, so
Right.
probably heard about it through Will or watched Will or something.
I mean, he took it off of Will's channel, so he was probably just watching Will. And was
Okay,
like,
so it had nothing to do with him breaking the Afro Man interview or anything.
no, I don't think so.
What's today? It is Thursday, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Was anyone able to send you the timestamps from Jimmy's listening to those?
Yes, Jimmy listening to the Justin's calls. What stream was that on?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard it. But everyone's been saying it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what we had queued up, but I didn't know what stream.
Anyone?
Oh,
Then how
somebody.
did you have it queued up?
Huh?
How did you have it queued up if you
Well, I mean,
didn't
I had his page pulled up, so I'm ready to hit the button. But somebody has to tell us what stream it was on.
The end of today. Thank you, Bev's Inverted.
I'm close to the end. Let me see.
They're saying right before court started.
All right.
So these people just force people into situations.
I've spoken to my superior.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Nice. I picked the right
I need
spot.
that hat.
Pick the right spot. All right. Let's get this going.
Ooh, hold on. Let me get him. Let's listen to the calls.
Just decorating.
You got it ready?
That hat.
Let's do it.
North Andover Police and Fire call is being recorded.
Hey, this is Justin again. I'm just calling Lieutenant Whitaker back. I just missed this call, unfortunately.
Yeah, Justin, it's me.
Oh, okay. How you doing, sir? I had a couple quick questions for you again.
Yeah.
So she's messaging me telling me that she's planning on taking the baby up to the land in New Hampshire. Do I have any rights to make sure that she does not leave with that child?
That child.
At this point, I don't think we do. I've spoken to my superior.
Yeah.
Filled him in on everything that we talked about, and we don't really have the right to deny her child.
Do I have any rights as a father to obtain my child since she's had him for several nights now? Do I have any right to, hey, this is the custody, we're both parents here. It's almost my turn to have the kid for the night, so I can know that he's safe and I can go file these after?
Through the police department, no, we don't.
Sweet woman.
Yeah.
Hey, sweet woman. Hope you had fun.
You know,
Sweet
she did.
woman.
Thursday night shenanigans means like she went to a fucking concert somewhere.
Some legend at that.
Oh yeah, it's not just a regular concert.
Yeah.
I don't have that ability.
It's like John Mayer in a small bar or something. Just,
No.
what?
Jagger did a private engagement for her.
The only way that you would be able to do that if you spoke directly to her and said, you know, I'd like some time with the baby, and if she agrees to that, great. But it sounds like she's
not
probably
gonna
not
allow
gonna be. Yeah.
I have my sister who's
Hey
had a
there.
quick question for you as well.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of this, and so I'm on the page of we need to get the baby out of her hands like now, or something really bad could happen. And I know you guys have talked a bit about this, but I am just wondering, is there any difference if she were to try to take the baby out of the state? Does that go against anything? Because that's what she's threatening with. Does the state matter at all? The state lines?
It really doesn't. It's her child.
It doesn't.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
One other question for you, because I think, we're talking about going to the courthouse. How do we, and especially because she is a police officer in this town and everyone talks, and I'm just wondering if we go file this, how do we, because if she finds out that this is filed before it's being addressed, it's going to end really horribly. So how do we actually ensure, and I guess, do you know anything about that process? Would a police officer come with us or with Justin to the house to get the baby? If this is assuming the custody was ordered, that the restraining order and the custody were ordered, what does that look like? Because we're very worried she'd find out before it could actually take place.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then the way, if an order is granted, they will then email a copy of the order to us for service. So we would serve it and then enforce it. So it would be like, here's your restraining order. Per the order, custody of the child is.
Yeah, that background is probably a print. You can order a piece of fabric offline. They have different backgrounds that you can get, stuff like that.
I have to say,
Piece of
for the
fabric.
people in the chat are all addressing that he could have picked the baby up when she was requesting him to and avoided all of this. That's one of the big problems I have with the way everything played out.
Yeah, he didn't have enough gas to go get the baby and all that, but he wants
But he had
custody.
enough gas to get to Hunter's house.
No, he didn't care about the baby. He cared about fucking her over.
Yep.
Awarded to Justin, in which case we would have to make arrangements, for him to come take the child.
Okay, so he would not be there when you're presenting that. I mean, this might be an obvious question, I guess, because if he has the restraining order, he shouldn't be there. Is that
Probably
correct, that you
not.
guys-
I mean, we should probably take care of that. It's okay if he wants to be close by, like,
Yeah.
in order to take custody of the child quickly.
Yeah, right.
He could come if he's in town. We could then reach out to him and say, okay, she's been served. You can come pick up the child now.
Okay, one, just to, I guess, make sure that, because I know you guys will get notified if there is an emergency order put through. She's an officer, of course. What does she have access to see? I'm just is there a way to flag this directly to, the trusted?
No, when it
I know
gets
the
sent,
friend.
it gets sent to the officer in charge. So nobody sees that except the officer in charge. And
Yeah, I never really thought about the background. I guess I just assumed it was a real wall. Guess we'll have to ask him now.
And anyone else who has access to that email, which she does not.
Okay, so that's reassuring. So I'm just trying to make sure there's no chance she could find out before this happened.
Did she catch wind while she was at the police station of anything occurring? Like,
Nope.
no, okay.
Nope. I didn't want to tip her off and give her the opportunity to do anything rash.
Okay, thank you. All right, officer, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
Wow. There's another one.
Northern Police and Fire, this call is quartered.
Hi, this is Justin Land.
So that one we just listened to,
North Andover Police and Fire,
was June 30th at 2:10. This next one is July 2nd.
I'm on the North Andover Fire Department. I am off duty right now. I do need to speak with the OIC.
Yes, sir. Hold on 1 second, please.
This is with Katie Girk.
Hey, is this Justin?
Yes, this
Hey,
is.
it's Katie. How are you? I mean, that's a silly question, but I digress. I do care.
No, I'm doing as well.
Thinking
as I
about
can be
you
right
guys.
now, and
Yeah. So what can I do for you,
Katie's
Justin?
good.
What's that?
I need to discuss my options of retrieving all of my belongings from Phillips Brooks.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. Well, it's your house, so I'm.
Was it his house?
Nope.
Yep. If he gets
Was it his house? Wasn't it her house?
if he gets mail there, he lives there. In
She
most
has to go
states.
through a
that's the
formal
rule.
eviction.
Yep. For sure.
Assuming that you can make whatever arrangements if you just want us to because let's just say if this were a scenario we deal with in any other case, with restraining orders, there's nothing barring you from returning to your own property except for your own safety. So I can't, we don't have any jurisdiction, and we don't even navigate about mutual property. So when we get restraining orders,
Oh, okay. So he got his mail at his mama's house.
He put in the affidavit that he had moved out of there. But if you haven't officially moved everything, this was still so fresh. If his belongings are still there, he has the legal right to get them, but not at the time that they're serving a restraining order and the defendant's in the home.
Yeah, we watched the Microdose preview not too long ago.
Yeah, I wonder where he got those clips.
Mhm.
Someone's gotten smart.
Yeah. Yep. I'm sure his Patreon's blowing up right now.
And good for him.
people have to,
Yeah, definitely. He deserves it. Badass.
commonly the defendant would ask to. It's different in this case because you may be in stow, from what I understand. But any property that's in there is between you, Kelsey, and civil courts. It doesn't have anything to do with us. We have no jurisdiction to say what can't be removed, what can be removed.
So am I able to go to the house with a bunch of fire buddies and remove my belongings?
Yes. We have no jurisdiction on that. I don't, are you in communication with her family and things?
What should have been
I'm sorry,
right
there's no
here.
gayer fucking term on planet Earth than fire buddies.
I told you that Justin was he was right at home. He was like, I love being a fireman.
I heard that part of your stream, the sleepovers at the fire station.
Oh, yeah. He can't wait. He's like, 4 days together, guys.
The female officer right here, though, this
Yeah,
is
he's
so
like,
soon after the shooting. It still could be an active crime scene. Like, has crime scene services released the scene yet? Like, none of that's even discussed.
Yeah. But he was too happy to be a fireman. He probably spent all his money on like a fucking hot tub, and they show up one day. He's like, "Guys, got us a hot tub for those long nights."
No, I am in no communication with her
Okay.
family whatsoever.
Yeah, do you know if they're at the house at all? That would be my only thing. If you
I
wanted
don't
to
know.
go, you know, if you feel like they're there, and I mean it's your house. So truly you can go in there anytime you please. And let's just say hypothetically they were there and they get all bent out of shape about that. What you could do is just call us for us to explain that to them.
So my only concern would be I know they're blaming me for a lot of this situation.
Yeah, I get it.
Hey, Katie. Hey, yeah, it's me, Justin. How are you? Good, good. I just met this really hot guy on Grindr, and he wants to have a huge orgy. Can we break into Kelsey's house and have a fire buddy get together? Yeah. Yeah, we're all gonna spray our fire hose on each other. It's gonna be fire buddy special, yeah. Yeah, he
Dude, the bunny hat ear is fucking. It's classic.
was top bear seeking retarded twink bottom. Yeah. I think it's gonna work out. I can just go in there and get that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, thank you, Katie. Okay, bye.
They are there
Yeah.
for the potential retaliation or any of the sort.
Yeah. So you could play it however you want it to play it. I'm going to leave that up to you. One option would be to shoot them a text or anything, like just so you know I'm going
Just
back
shoot
to
them.
the house.
Shoot them a text. Just a text.
What's strange is between the last scene that an officer noted in a report was the camaraderie between Justin and the stepfather, I guess it is, who owns the security system, who was at the house, because an officer put in his report, you know, that they were emotional and hugging and all that kind of stuff. All of a sudden it went from that to they blame me for everything. I can't go over there. I'm wondering if there was some actual communication or if he was just playing everyone at the police station.
I think he was just playing everybody. Did a pretty good job.
Some belonging.
They would
say no, absolutely
show,
not.
I'm sure they would show up.
Yeah. Okay. So what you may want to do is just go do what you got to do. I can't keep you from there, nor would I want to. It's your house as well. It's your
not
property.
Katie. So it's technically the deed is in her name.
Sure, sure. But you're like
obviously a resident of that house.
Yes, you have legal standing in there as far as the civil clerks.
He's like legally I'm not, but
Civil courts are concerned. You have keys, you have access. I know you live there. We know you live there. We're not going to stand in your way from collecting your property. If you go and do your thing, and just if you get there and someone's there, we can, before you even go into the house, you know, you could call us and, you know, meet us over at the school parking lot area and be like, they're there right now. Can you send someone by to keep the peace? And we'd be happy to do that for you. We do that all the time. Especially if the roles are reversed. If you had been asked to leave the house, we do this all the time where, you know, the person who has resided there has a legal right to grab things.
Yeah, I'm just going to get as many friends as I can and get out of there as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah, so if you end up being there and either if they're there already, my suggestion would be to kind of head over to the parking lot of the school and we can break the ice, keep the peace, be like, hey, Justin has every right to grab his things, you know, and, you know, you should cooperate with this because it's just why create more issues. I mean, it's not
Oh god, I gotta grab something. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna be able to stop it.
You live there too, you know, with your baby and yourself for quite a bit of time. So we could break the ice enforced. If you'd rather just do it that way and hope that they're not there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
if they
I'll do
show up
that.
while you're there, just try to keep cool heads and just call us and we'll send someone right over to keep the peace, you know, just don't even mention anything. And
The kid is literally in the back. He's like, I can't talk yet, but can you tell by my screams that I fucking hate it here?
just or be like, you know, the police will come down and we'll sort this out. You know, I'm not trying to create any, you know, more difficulties for any of us. And let's just call the police. They'll come down and help us. You know, no need to butt heads. No, you know, sometimes things get very emotional and difficult. So, you know, we can diffuse it a little bit if we just say, hey, just let's all hang out for a minute and we'll call the police to help us. Tell us. And that's what we would say. And what we'd say to the family is,
Katie, do you get paid by the word, hon? Are you paid by the fucking word?
You know what? We're just trying to, you know, he has a legal right to grab what he wants out of the house. You know, he resided here. The son's in his custody, so you got to grab the baby's things, I'm sure. So, and if there is down the road, like any dispute on property, what we would tell her, like if she says, oh, my 50-inch TV's gone, you know, he took it, we would just tell her that she'd have to take it up with probate court.
Yeah, no, I just want my tools, my clothes.
Right.
I don't have any of my stuff, so.
Yeah, you have your weapons, I think. You have guns,
I do,
right?
yep.
Yeah, you have all
I
those.
removed them all from the house the night prior.
Yeah, so that any property, we would just take a report from her and say, talk to the courts, because that's not our purview.
Okay, understood.
So if you're not going to
Thank
give
you
them
very
if you're not going to give them a heads up, which is your right to, it's not my business to tell you what to do. That's not our jurisdiction because you don't have an order out against you, and you have legal standing in that house. Just call us if you happen to see their car there. And we'll meet you before and break the ice with them prior, and then we'll go from there. And if they show up, just call us. Just say, hey, I'm trying to get some property. Can you just send someone to keep the peace?
Oh my God, Katie.
So even though I have a temporary restraining order right now, I am still allowed to go to that house?
Yeah, the restraining order is on her.
She doesn't know, Katie. Fucking Justin. She just said, we don't do anything down there, but you poor thing, huh? How are you doing? You're doing okay. God, that baby's loud. Someone tell it to go shut the fuck up, huh? Okay. You need anything else here? Sorry. You're going to take Noonan and what? Go have a pig roast? The dirty sex kind? At Kelsey's house. And there are other men there that you're going to, strange men. And you're going to go unprotected sex, you say. Oh, yeah. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. You poor thing. You've been through a lot. I really do care. We really do care over here at the PD. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Justin. We only have 30 more seconds of this bullshit. Let's get through it.
Yeah, it's not keeping you from going back.
In Lemonade, have you been to the Discord lately? Where'd she go? Yeah, you got your. I'll show you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, understood. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate it.
Oh, shut up, Justin.
Okay.
Nag it.
Okay.
All right.
You got it, Justin. Call back if you need any help, okay? And
Okay,
I do feel
Justin.
for you. And, I know this is terrible, but a lot of us support you, and, we're all, it's terrible what you're going through.
Yeah, no, it's
nightmare. And, I support you if you're so kind to everybody. So anything you need, let me know.
Yeah, because he's
okay?
retarded, Katie.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. I really
you got
appreciate it.
Yep. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Here it is. I just noticed when it expanded it, the name's spelled wrong. There you go, Lemonade. In Lemonine.
I think it's fixed in the smaller one.
Okay. Yeah, but it's in the Discord.
Real quick, Danny. I gotta head. I gotta go adult for a little while.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Boo.
it's homework and studying time, but we're on spring break next week, so I'll be able to spend more time with y'all.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, Have a good
Have a good
evening.
night.
Have a good night.
Good
Night,
night.
See you later. Now it's just us kids.
And then there were 3.
Trouble.
That I didn't like that one. I didn't like any of them, but I really didn't like that one.
Police FI, been recorded.
This is the next day, July 3rd, with Lieutenant Eugene Salios.
Hey, this is Justin on my end.
Hey, this is Justin. I just got pounded so hard by 8 guys last night at Kelsey's house. Oh, I'm tired. You guys got any of the prep, that anti-AIDS pill?
Duty firefighter. Can I speak to your OIC?
Hold on, sir. Please.
Lieutenant Soys, can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Aland. I'm going to 125 Phillips Brooks to retrieve all of my belongings today with other members of the fire department. I had spoken to Sergeant Gerke yesterday about what would happen if she said I had full authorization to retrieve all my belongings, and if her family shows up to call for a police officer. Given the intense nature of what has happened in that house and what her family has already been trying to do, I need to request a police officer is there at 9:30 when I show up.
Okay.
We're going to be there for 2 hours, and given the potential and the intense nature of what happened there, I don't know what has happened.
This guy's great.
What's he talking about? That was so bad that happened there?
This is after what happened with Kelsey.
Oh, okay. It's after. My bad.
So he better keep it together and not be a little simp like the other ones, in my opinion, for me.
Don't know what they're going to do, and I'm going to have to request that a police officer is there.
Okay, yeah, we have. Can you hold on 1 second?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, this is gay porn sex that they put on for people on hold. It's like Fire Buddies Part 2 coming up. Straight to DVD. All male.
Justin?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm told that the plan is if anybody does show up to give us a call, we'll be there immediately. We're very limited today on staff, but if there's any issue at all, we'll be there momentarily.
All right, I'm going to have it noted that if something does happen, I requested 2 times for a police officer to be there from the beginning. I want that noted because I will escalate this further because this is not right given the situation that occurred in that house
sister.
and the potential for something else to happen. My family should have never been in that position in the first place. Now I'm requesting something that is shit that should be placed there, and you're telling me no several times. That right there is not right.
Justin, it's Katie. We spoke yesterday.
We did speak yesterday. We did speak yesterday. But given the intense nature of this situation and what could occur, I'm going to be there for 2 to 3 hours. I know what her father's capable of. I know what could happen.
But
social media are there. I'm just telling you.
I understand the stressful situation, but what we spoke to yesterday was that we weren't going to prevent you from going in the house, but if something happened, you could call us right away and we'd be there just to. That was what we spoke.
No, we did speak about that, and after thinking about it again, I wanted to make my concerns noted 2 times. So if something does happen, if something does occur, this will be noted, and I have no problem escalating it further. I appreciate your time. Thank you, and have a good day.
What time are you heading over there?
Katie is so upset that he's mad at her. Katie is so fucking upset.
I will be there at 9:30 with 5 or 6.
Say it. Please say it. Please say it. Say it. Please say it. He might not because he's mad, but please say it.
Other men, it's going to take a couple hours. Be with 5 or 6 other men, it's going to take a couple hours. 9:30 with 5 or 6 other men, it's going to take a couple hours.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do a gay ass song that sounds like a club hit. That's like, and that's how it's going to start out.
30 with 5 or 6 other men, it's going to take a couple hours.
All right. Well, There was no like formal request at a certain time, Justin. I understand.
I understand that. I went through Crystal as well. I asked Crystal. Crystal said she would ask as well. That I never coming back to me. This formal request. I called yesterday. You gave me this information. I'm calling again this morning, and I'm telling you that. You guys do last minute details every single day. This is a last minute detail. Yesterday would have been a detail that was not last minute.
Would you like a detail?
I am not paying for a detail.
Okay, all right,
My family should have never been in that situation. My child and myself should have never happened. I will absolutely escalate whatever I have to do. If I'm saying that I don't feel comfortable and I don't want to put my brother again, my friends into a situation where something could occur, or if you knew what happened, I don't know what her family would be capable of at this point. They've already filed negligence against
What about your fucking family that locks up people who like to get a little high?
me as the father when there has been nothing. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they would be capable of. But if you want to wait and find out, that is on you. And I am glad this is a recorded line.
Yeah, me too, bitch.
Okay. So I will be there at 9:30. If you do not have someone there, all of my concerns have been noted. Thank you for your time and goodbye.
Ew.
I don't really think he meant that goodbye.
Ew. There's one more phone call, I think.
No, I think if it was an old school phone, he would have slammed it down, you know? She can't.
Ching!
Yeah. Make that big ass noise. Ching.
North Andover.
This one's 4 minutes, which puts us right in time for court.
Police and fire, this line's recorded.
This is Justin Milan. I need to speak to the OIC.
Oh, he sounds like an angry fucking queen right here. This is an angry, angry, angry fucking queen.
Sorry, who is this? Oh, who is this? Hello?
Is it a hailstorm?
No, it's the old dude from fucking Poltergeist. Come to the light, Justin N.
North Andover Police and Fire calls being recorded. Hello? Hello? Police Department. Hello?
Look at my fucking Chevy, though.
North Andover Police and Fire, lines recorded.
This is Justin again. Can you please bring the OIC?
Yes, sir. Just give me 1 minute, please.
Good morning. This is Lieutenant Whitaker.
Lieutenant Whitaker, this is Justin Elaine. I'm at 125 Phillips Brooks right now, retrieving my belongings.
Okay. Hello? Hello, Justin? Justin, are you still there?
McFly.
Hello, Justin?
Hon?
Say that again, sir.
Justin, are you still there?
I'm still there. It connected to my truck for some reason.
Oh, I thought it was my phone was messing up or something. So you said that you were over on Phyllis Brooks gathering some belongings?
Yep. Grabbed my belongings. The alarm did go off. They had changed the lock. The alarm did go off. Her dad has he set the full system up. He has everything. He's going to know the alarm's going off, and I have no doubt in my mind he's going to be driving down from New Hampshire to show up here.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Whereabouts from New Hampshire would he be coming from?
He's up in the not the Rochester. I forget exactly what town he's in. He's probably about 40 minutes away, 30 minutes away. I don't know if he's coming, but I have no doubt in my mind that man is going to come down with a vengeance.
Okay.
As he should.
Do you think that
I called 2 times. My family should have never been in this position. I called 2 times, once yesterday, once today, and I'm asking for a detail down here for 2 hours. If that's something that you guys cannot do, I will gladly escalate the situation. This is ridiculous.
They cannot do it. They've already told you they're not going to do it.
Ridiculous.
What do you mean by escalate the situation?
I will go to the media. I will do whatever I have to do to ensure my family's safety, my brother's safety here, and 2 firefighters that are here. If his family comes down, they are absolutely going to be doing something.
Okay,
And if you're saying there's no resources for this, it's insane.
If you need a detail, I can put a detail out.
I will not be paying for a detail given the circumstances of this. You can bring this to the chief. Please bring it to someone because I am not paying a cent for this. This is ridiculous. Given the circumstances and the escalation of this situation, you not providing a detail and having it be your guys' idea is unbelievable.
We can provide a detail.
Sir, your fallopian
But you're
tube
going to be
are
charged for it.
out of control.
I will not be charged for that.
I will.
Yeah, because you can't even put gas in your
This is
car.
the 3rd time this is happening.
Well, they're telling you if you get the detail, you will be charged for it. They should have showed up when the alarm went off when he kicked in the door. Why didn't they? What good is the alarm?
Some alarm systems don't call out. It just depends on if she had that service. I don't really know. It gets into a funky thing.
Well, if somebody's breaking into my house in the middle of the night, yeah, I want to know, but I also want help on the way.
Usually what they do is the alarm company will call and make sure it was a real alarm.
Yeah, it's like if it's an alarm company or if she had it home installed or and it's just a deterrent for whomever is coming in trying. I don't know. I don't know her system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because when something does happen at this location, it is going to be all on that department. Once again, this is unbelievable.
Justin, when he gets there, just call us and we'll send an officer over there to keep the peace.
That's not how it's going to go down, but thank you for your time.
Oh, you got told. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Justin has a justussy, okay? No shit. Gaping, open wide, complete justussy. Now, it's 9 o'clock. I'm sending you guys to Melanie. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for hanging out here. And
cool. All right, so
The worst. The entire station was probably like, oh, okay, so he is the problem.
Definitely.
She did have a point.
Let's see what's going on here.
God damn. Thirsty Thursday. Still like a 10-to-1 guy to girl ratio. Nice.
It's all dudes.
Yeah, like girls
Yeah.
aren't going out anymore because it's just like this.
It's like 3 girls in there, and they're fighting. Right here at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. And like, I'm gonna stay near the camera. That's where it's safe.
Dang it. All right, hold on. Let me see if it's on the other camera. They haven't been synced up in so long.
Oh, get your shit together.
No, the elbow room needs to get their cameras synced back up.
What's this guy wearing on his head? Is he going on a safari or something?
I don't think they're synced.
Almost looks like a Canadian Mountie or some shit.
Yeah. Is it synced? Oh, the girls are in the front.
On this one, let's go back to the other one and see if they're synced up.
326 at 10:49. Yeah, it looks like they are.
Well, that camera is from this angle. Damn it. So we missed a scuffle.
We missed a scuffle.
Yeah, it was happening underneath the camera.
Oh,
while we were talking.
bummer.
So it would be at the top of the screen now somewhere doing something. All right. While we watch that, we got to find something else to do.
What do you think the cover band they are? Like Limp Bizkit cover band or something?
I don't know. Not doing enough of like headbanging.
Yeah, that's true.
But anything good? What was it on Jess Machado's show that we were going to watch? Her talking to Noonan? Was that on one of her streams this morning?
Oh, I heard she was talking to some cops in the morning.
Always got that one guy that fist pumps in the air. Just that one dude.
Yeah, the whole time.
All right, so you'll just have to tell me to speed it up or whatever.
Taking a look and see what's going on. Obviously, you've heard the verdict. Kelsey Fitzsimmons has been found not guilty. I need some time to digest exactly what was being said, because the judge was obviously very thoughtful in his statements. And I think I have to digest all of it. I mean, I'm wondering what you...
I think that's after, isn't it?
Yeah. J7 says she tagged you. Probably on Twitter.
Gonna be on X. All right, I got it. Let's put this up there. All right,
There we go.
let's unmute it.
Oh, that's the girls. Sorry. Officer Noonan, do you still think Kelsey is a whack job?
Get him.
Are you guys here to support Kelsey? Is it hard for you as her friend to stand here today? Do you regret testifying? Not you. Unless you have something to say. Officer Houston, were you ever really Kelsey's friend? Oh, that's the girls. Sorry. Officer Noonan, do you still think Kelsey is a whack job?
Now, why wasn't Jay Brill doing that? If he's down there doing his investigations, reputations.
He has no balls for that.
He's an investigative He's an investigating journalismist.
Yeah, well, he sucks.
But why isn't he asking anybody questions?
Because he's a bitch.
Well, I think I know what time it is. Do you know what time it is?
No.
I think it's time we play some redirect roulette. I'm tired. I don't think we're going to hit that goal. We got close. It was a good run. It's 20 minutes left. I don't think I can make it.
Runkle's on.
But we can play some redirect roulette.
It's always fun.
Sounds good.
Let's see what is out there for you guys.
J7 is talking about some bird video. She wants you to play.
All right, hold on. Let me check that out. So X is loading slow for some reason.
Birds are J7. I love my birds.
Dang, I don't check X enough. But for some reason, I will not pull those up, whatever you sent me, J7. GC, appreciate it. Yeah, we still got to read all the super chats and all that. Yep. But I'm trying to. Ooh, I don't know what language that is.
What you doing, Freya?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what that is.
Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it.
Sorry, people. Sorry. We got stuff to do. I'm just looking for a cool place to drop you guys when we get done. Oh, found it.
Cupcakes. Yes, I do sometimes put that on. They love it.
Bam.
For a misting.
Lemonade. She found her rat. And
Yay.
Katie has been in here all night. So many moderators. If anybody's wondering why there's so many, it's most of them are in the Discord, and it's just like, ugh. You know, there was a time I gave them to everybody. Everybody in the chat was a believer.
Yeah, I remember that. Good times. Not really.
They were called the winches with wrenches. It's about 100 of them. All right, Murder, it's your turn. I think you got your go chain.
Deformation says, "Hey y'all,
Mm-hmm.
Angel Baby 3-2. Let's go."
The wordplay is hilarious. Love it.
Good one. Love y'all. Green Heart Turtle. Oh, that's Terry Sue 88. Sorry. Cupcakes for Justice says, "Hi, chat rats. It's a great day in Mass."
Yes, it was a good day.
Thunder 1966 says, "Get that money."
Get it.
J Walsh 7, keep goaling. That's some Limp Bizkit. Winks and Wilts, appreciate you, Danny, panel, mods, and chat rats. Great day for justice. Hell yeah. Diane G, big money times 20. I like your style. Let's fucking go get Liddy.
Get Lily reminds me, where's Lily? Haven't seen Miss Lily all night.
No. Fearless Farm Girl says goals.
YouTube recommends it.
Angie M 1984 says so happy for Kelsey. I was incredibly nervous, especially after the Faust verdict. I couldn't take another guilty verdict that I was invested in. Now on to probate court to get her baby back.
Yes, good one.
Cupcakes for Justice gifted 5 Rad House Media memberships. Welcome, members.
Awesome, thank you.
Cajun Butterfly, member for 5 months. Damn, 5 months already. For me.
Love it.
Right? Cupcakes for Justice became a YouTube member.
Appreciate it, cupcakes.
Cajun Butterfly gifted 20 Rat House Media memberships. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I love some Cajun.
SS Cupcake 723, member for 3 months. Time is flying. Happy 3 months.
The SS Cupcake.
Cajun Butterfly, $10. Love being a chat rat. We love having you.
Yeah.
Diane G. Berry White Jeter Minis, 0.5 gram is my jam right now. Jeters are the best.
Ooh.
Thunder 1966 says, get them goals. Rat smoke. Winks and Wilt, come on, y'all. Let's get this goal.
Golioli.
Garrett Gruden gifted 20 Rat House Media memberships. Thank you so much.
Good. We need some memberships.
Regular RN. Oh, wonderful day. Yay, Kelsey. Yes.
Definitely.
The sweet woman just got home from Thursday night shenanigans. Hey, rats. Say Barbie Jeep one more time. Just became a YouTube member. Welcome.
Barbie Jeep.
Thunder 1966. Come on, people. Get them goals. GC Carl's looking forward to catching up on replay. Have a great weekend. You too. And Limonene, member for 2 months. Thank you, Toy and Diane G, for the new digs.
Oh, yeah.
Jeannie Lynn, I'm poor, ain't I? Oh, and we haven't seen that kid for a while.
Where is that kid? What's he doing?
I'm poor, ain't I?
Yeah, you are.
So cute.
He's not poor.
Winks and Wilts, you all rock. No, you rock, Winks.
Winks rocks. Thunder rocks.
Thunder, someone get that goal.
Cheryl, 6 months.
Member for 6 months. Holla. Rat House for life.
For life. For life. Damn.
Ooh.
Confetti.
Thanks, pulling it through.
Double dipping and triple dipping. I mean, I don't care. Confetti's confetti. Love it. Appreciate it, Winks.
Thank you, Winks.
All of you cool people.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Winks, for kicking off the confetti.
Yeah. That was a good show. I'm glad for Kelsey.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I told y'all it'd be a good show before we started.
It was a great show.
What's going to happen? Ruth Lee made it right at the end.
Hey, Ruth Lee.
J7 did, is Walter over? What's going on?
Oh, he's supposed to be there at 10.
It's 10 my time.
Oh, well, it's 11 our time.
Oh, he's late? Hold the fuck up.
I mean, he might be there.
Is Walter there? Is he late?
Oh, Walter. He's there.
Good.
You must love the chat rats.
Love Walter. Yeah. Say goodbye to your friends.
Bye, friends.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks again.
Appreciate it. That was fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out here.
Thanks,
in the
Danny.
rat world.
Yeah, thank you, Danny.
Glad we had some court stuff to talk about lately. It's been like cool.
Yeah.
Crowds aren't as big because we're not doing drama, but really smaller crowd, like-minded people watching the same shit. That's what's fun. So appreciate y'all hanging out.
Sure.
And we'll probably, what's tomorrow?
Friday.
You know what I've been wanting to do?
No job. I'm gonna get you high.
You know what I've been wanting to do?
What?
A members only stream, but I don't want to leave anybody out. So I think we should do members only streams on Friday nights.
Okay.
I haven't done one yet, but really there's enough members now that we should be able to do it.
It's a good idea.
But I don't know what we'll do, but we can do members only and see what happens.
Get into some mischief.
Yeah, I have the fear of leaving somebody out though.
Well, they can get a membership.
Yeah, it's only $3. You'll live.
Yeah.
All right. Redirect roulette starts now.
I was standing in the kitchen with the window halfway down. You were talking about forever, like it wasn't that big a sound. I don't know if I believe it, but I like the way you said my name, like it's something you've been saving for a moment just like this one came. And I've been wrong enough times to know when not to speak. Some truths don't need explaining, they just sit beside you quietly. So let's not make it heavy, let's not make it hard. We don't need a reason, we don't need a God. If love is just a rhythm, we don't have to rush. Let it move through us, let it move through us. There's a chair out on the back porch, still shaped like you and me. We don't say what we're thinking, but we say enough to see. I don't need to read your future or pretend I know the plan. I just like the way your laughter fits inside the palm of my hand. So let's not make it holy, let's not make it wild. We've both been burned before, we've both been a child. If love is just a moment that we're passing through, let it move through us, let it move through us. Maybe I don't need the answer, maybe I just need the tune, something soft to lean against on an almost perfect afternoon. So don't say you'll stay forever, don't say you'll never leave. Just stay right where you are right now, that's enough for me.